this is kind of it's weird. This is the only match in this round, and then whoever wins this will go to losers top 16, which is the only match which we don't have. It's kind of a weird structure and it's hard to explain. But if you have a look at the challenge page, you can see that what the structure looks like. Yeah, we've got some. We got some special tunic colors for our race today. They're both playing on the same seed, but they've got two different tunic colors. So we've got in the red corner Nimbus125, and in the blue corner Semirare.
This has turned into a full-on like boxing match randomizer. This is gonna turn into Punch Out.
Let's get ready to rumble! Yeah, we'll be starting this match shortly. It looks like we're about 15 seconds away from getting started.
Let's get ready to rando.
Ready to rando. Alright, and we're off. Yeah, Semi's starting off his seed with the name Please No Octo, so he's not looking forward to having to go to Templar Droplets this seed. Hopefully it's not a required dungeon.
Empty house at the start, great. For them they get something useful here.
Yeah, they just get given a bunch of rupees and then they have to go get their first item from the shop.
The joy of rupee mania.
Yeah, there's so many rupees in this item pool.
Sometimes it's a bit like annoying because you just well, like here you get rupees.
It was all rupees. Okay, here we
like the 7th check.
So non-required dungeons are Cave of Flames and Deepwood Shrine. So the first two dungeons and the shortest two dungeons. So we're looking for at a long seed right now. Oh, that was
more
another
money. Yeah, this is going to be a good seed.
Yep,
Go on the shop.
This is a myth seed. I did roll this one, so yeah.
Oh my god!
Strap in, everyone. We're in for a long one.
A money shop.
We have found nothing.
Wow. What?
It's all money.
Oh my god.
What have I rolled?
This is a masterpiece.
Oh.
It's already starting great in the span of like 2 minutes.
I think we're already going to be getting bad points for this. Oh yeah, if you're not aware, we've got a tally running where if you roll a really bad seed, you get given bad points and you get put on a leaderboard.
More money, yay! This is going. This is the last location?
Okay, there's a kinstone. There's a baleful kinstone.
That's something good to play early.
Yeah, unfortunately, we need the bomb bag first before we can make use of that. Ooh,
a butterfly.
The butterfly used on the bow.
Probably the best butterfly in the game.
Yeah, no, that's definitely one you're looking forward to finding. You pick it up and it's like, oh, that's a relief. It really helps out making the Vati fight at the end of the game more consistent. And there's our bomb bag. Yeah, Semi doesn't really care about getting that butterfly because if they've got the bow, then you just do boot cancelling. You have to do that in the any percent route, and Semirare is a any percent speedrunner, so it comes really naturally for them. But yeah, if you just play rando and you're not really used to doing the speed tech like boot cancelling, then the butterfly is really handy.
For now, it seems that Veil Falls would be a good option, and just Rupee Cave, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. That Rupee Cave. Well, they can't get up to the Rupee Cave yet. They need the grip ring so that it can climb the wall.
Yeah.
There's only one thing they can do, and
Yeah, they can't go up like full Veil Falls. There's still like 1 or 2 checks, I think.
They can get a visual of one check in bottom Veil Falls. Oh, okay. Nimbus has gone down to Link's house and he's picked up the
cape. Wow, that is really good.
Yeah, honestly, that rupee cave is so valuable. As soon as you get something like your Flipper's cape, and it's anything to break trees, then you go there straight away. And yeah, you get your bomb bag, you go there.
It unlocks so much as well.
Hopefully, Semi heads down there.
I think he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna go Lon, head back into town and go to the cave probably.
Yeah, this isn't a bad route from Semi. Because when he gets to the entrance of Minish Woods, he can actually dip in there, then go through the south field over to where Link's Link's house is and the cave. When he's in that cave, he can quick warp and he'll put him right back in Minish Woods and he can dip in there.
Boomerang. Something convenient.
Yeah. Okay, Semi is actually just going to head straight into Minish Woods.
Not a bad choice as well.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's not going to hurt him because the cape isn't used in anything yet.
And having the bombs allows him to just head out on the south side of the woods, which is also a good choice.
Yeah, going into Minish Woods the regular way is slightly slower than going the reverse way because he's about to come up to this lily pads here, and with these lily pads you have to wait for their cycle to come around from this way. Whereas if you go the other way, oh, there's the sword.
That's a really good start right now.
Yeah, that's a good find by Semi. Yeah, but you saw Semi there had to wait for the lily pads to move into the right place. When you come from town, going the reverse way, the way that Nimbus is doing, you don't have to wait for the lily pads.
So it makes you save a bit of time.
Yeah, it's like 2 seconds faster.
But I feel like the fact that Semi went from castle to go down and do Lon and stuff just adds a couple of checks to put a bit of linearity to his routing.
Yeah, this looks like he's playing any percent right now, honestly.
Yeah, it does.
This is exactly the same route you do.
Another spin attack. That's 2 spin attacks. So we'll be able to see if it was great spin in the cave. So that's really
Nimbus
good.
Got great spin in the cave. So he didn't get it. What did Nimbus just get? I didn't quite see.
I think it was split gauge.
Was it split gauge? Yeah. So Nimbus is actually going to be missing out on great spin. Semi, when he goes to the cave by Link's house, he's going to get his great spin there. And I would value great spin higher than split.
Yeah, because it's rare where it's you're pressed for time to split. I'd say maybe on York, but it's not really that big of a deal if you take a bit more time to split on that boss fight.
Yeah, no, and again, Semi is an 90% speedrunner and is used to not having a fast charge speed, so they take that into account. Alright, so we're just going to see everyone's checked all of the locations now, and they're just going to do what each other has checked. So, yeah, what do we have access to, really?
Chickens. Chickens, Karlov. Yeah, and even town.
Right. Stuff in town, yeah.
School basement.
Doing town checks, because town checks take forever. And
it's
one side of the overworld to the other doesn't take that long at all, so it's better to do a check that's far away, but is a really quick one, than to, stay in town for 10 minutes and only get a handful of checks because the Minish checks take so long to do.
Yeah, I'd say maybe the first chest in. Oh yeah, we're going to see what's on the other side. Oh well, Nimbus got a 3rd spin attack, so he got his great spin.
Cloudtop's Kidderstone. I believe.
I think it was Cloud Tops.
Yeah. Oh, there's
Oh,
That's what the money was for.
that's a really like decent start item-wise. Even scroll-wise, having 3 spin attacks is pretty good. Like 8 minutes in.
Yeah, Cape and Mitts, that's telling you Lake Hylia Cape Cave.
Yeah,
Go do
100% going there.
Yeah, Semi's at that cave now, is picking up all of his loot. Yeah, getting that cape. He should quick warp here and go to Minish Woods, because he can make his way up to Lake Hylia that way.
Oh,
But
he's
not
heading
going
into
to-
town.
He's going to go into town instead.
So we'll be able to see what... Oh, he's going to Dojo. Maybe he'll skip out on the longer checks. Even though this is still pretty long for a check.
This cutscene takes a while. Yeah, we did have a map check. I can't see the tracker, but yeah, we've had a map check. We know which dungeons are required and not. Deep Shrine and Cave of Flames are not required. All of the other dungeons are. Oh, there's a sword. Nimbus gets a sword in the cave by the farms.
So that's 2 swords already.
Yeah, a really big part of the rando is finding the red sword. When you have the red sword as a spin attack, you get to go to Western Woods, and Western Wood has like 30 to 40 items there, and it's such a jackpot.
Yeah, it's just rare to see where you get screwed over there. I've had seeds where nothing was there, but that's so rare nowadays that you can't skip over it.
Gumba and Dark Horse, they've got their match that's on at the moment. They're approaching the 2-hour mark. Yeah, no spoilers for that race, but the Western Wood was not it didn't have anything there. Yeah, Semi's taking the time now to go through all of the checks in town.
I wouldn't say it's a bad option because it's taking care of something that's long early on so that you don't need to go back, but it's still going to be like, depending on his execution later on, it'll depend.
Like central location that you're always going to route through there at some point.
Yes, it's a location that's...
Stuff here to do later. You're going to pass through, grab a check, and then you go to wherever next you want to go. I'm very much prefer the like go as far as you can out into the depths of the seed. Like do what Nimbus is doing. Go. You've got some items that take you to the edge of Lake Hylia. Go do that.
Yeah, depends on what you unlock. I think the fact that Semi doesn't have his gloves might put on a way of like going to Lake, since there's really not that many checks without them. But
yeah, there are nowhere near as many checks for Semi in Lake Hylia.
But town still like takes so long that, and he'll still have his checks left here as well.
Semi's done a map check. I don't know if Semi knows if that he knows that Templar Droplets is required.
I don't think so.
Because knowing that Templar Droplets is required, you kind of want to go there a bit early.
Yeah, because it's not exactly the temple.
They don't have many items for doing stuff in Templar Droplets, so, you know, a dip right now is probably not a good idea, because you're missing the Lantern, Gust Jar, Flippers...
Red Sword.
Yeah, Red Sword. I mean, it's you can go in there with your green sword, and it's quite likely you will find your red sword.
Yeah, it's so likely when like it's required to just have it be there and one sword there randomly.
But Nimbus looks like they're gonna go to the south of Lake Hylia. I don't know if that's them saying let's go to the Droplets early.
Maybe.
Semi wants to go to
Vale Falls. Maybe the first chest has something. There's what, 2 checks there?
Yeah, he can see one no, he can get 2 items now. He can actually peek the lower area if he jumps down here. He doesn't. I think that's fine though. Actually, when he goes through this, he's going to do a sequence break now, and whichever item he gets here is technically out of logic for him until he gets the lantern. Oh, he just opened it and left. Ah.
Going on. Well, there's convenience for later on, but still weird that not checking the first check.
Yeah. Yeah, getting those sequence break items, locations that are so easy, it's like you just walk through a dark cave there, and this isn't A Link to the Past, this isn't, you know, dark rooms aren't scary in this, they are very, very easy to do.
They're very friendly. You walk straight and hit a wall and then walk to the right. A Link to the Past is way more complicated.
Yeah. Yeah, Nimbus is going to go for an early droplets play. They can get 6 items here at the entrance, which is very good. Like, it is really worth getting into Templar droplets early and checking those 6 items out. If it's something important there, then, you know, that's going to give them a big advantage.
Yeah, and knowing that, since we've seen, like, on Semi's side that there wasn't anything interesting in town, this puts Nimbus at an advantage because he has like more checks.
Yeah, as long as
that
Nimbus
are useful.
Their account for the time being. Yeah, Semi is catching up now. They're on the right lines. They're going to Syrup and they're going to get their nits. That should point them in the direction of Lake Hylia. Gonna be a little bit annoyed there because it's like I just went to Vale Falls. There was a Mitz cave there. God damn it.
Yeah. I'd say maybe like something interesting could happen depending on Nimbus's choice to go to town or not. I think that if Nimbus chooses to go to town after this, depending on the items he gets, it'll definitely put them both neck and neck again. But it depends on what he gets here. If he gets a bottle, that's going to open up Mount Krenel, which is definitely going to be like a viable choice for checks.
Alright, what are we gonna find in here?
Small key. Bottle!
A bottle, okay.
That's going to put Nimbus quite ahead if he goes straight to Mount Krenel.
Yeah, follow that. That is the play. You find a new progression item, you follow it, and you
don't go. I wouldn't go to town now. Like at the point where he is, if he goes to town, it's just gonna be a big loss of time.
Though something going through his head will be, Cave of Flames isn't required, so anything
Yeah.
I'm doing Krenel isn't going to be necessary. That is going to be something that you'll consider, but it's not like they can go to Cave of Flames yet. They can only do the lower stuff in Krenel. And
Yeah, because of lack of grip ring.
yeah, they need the grip ring or they need the cane to be able to get up to Cave of Flames, and they don't have those yet.
Chain being the best option possible.
Yeah, we will find a grip ring eventually because the grip ring is required for the palace.
Which is either the most painful dungeon in the game or the like best dungeon in the game. I enjoy going through it when it's not like when it's go mode, when there's still items to be found. It's horrible going through the whole thing.
Yeah, that dungeon is pretty damn slow when you're having to. You're still looking for your last item. It's like
I played an async in I think it was February async, and February or January, having needing to go through the whole of Palace to find your 4 sword on the final chest.
Oh.
Was horrible.
That sounds like a scene I wanted to. I would like to watch someone do and comment.
Yeah,
It's
not
a scene
something
I
to
would
play.
like to do. It's a scene I'd like to watch someone do.
I mean, this scene is starting off as something that I'd rather comment on than play.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm feeling about this seed yet. I'm expecting a huge troll at some point that is going to make this a horrible seed, but we haven't quite seen that yet. There's lots of opportunities. We need to find the boots, we need to find the graveyard key, we need to find all the kinstones. These are things we don't necessarily have to find every time we do a rando, but because of this dungeon layout, those
It's
can be in
definitely the
horrible
worst
places.
one. It's definitely the worst dungeon layout possible, and we see Nimbus going to town. So depending on how fast Semi goes here, they might end up at like neck and neck.
I think that is our first book we found in...
Yeah, that was the first one.
Oh, Nimbus is going to go do Andrew in the Coco game.
We didn't see that one. Semi, I think that chicken is the one check that everyone puts onto the side because this check can like screw over so many runners, even the best like fail here.
No, I always do this first. You want to do it when you have, as soon as you have your cape or your flippers and you come to town the first time, do this.
It's such a painful minigame. I hate this minigame.
Yeah, but do it first, because if you fail it and you accidentally throw the chicken into the water, you can go straight into Karlov's house and grab an item there, or go to the smith and go to the dojo, or yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can do to mitigate the time loss. But if you do everything else first and do Cuckoo game, you have to spend that time walking all the way back to Cuckoo if you fail it.
For now, this seed has been really linear. There haven't really been like items that are going to give you multiple choices, like straight off the bat, apart from Cape, where like you usually follow a linear route going through to like Lake instantly, depending on how early you've done your map check.
Oh! Nimbus finds his grip ring on the second check in the dojo. So
that is really good.
Yeah, Semi needs to get his sword in the Farmer Mitt's cave, and then he can go back to the dojo, and he'll get his grip ring.
That's the thing. It's such an out of place check. Like at this point, we're just hoping that he like checks it fast enough, because it's a check that has 2 items that rarely pays off.
Kind of sucks a bit for Semi right now, because they were just in the area. They did the Goron cave, but they didn't go from the Goron cave to the Mitt's cave, which means that he's kind of orphaned it right now, and if he goes there, then he's wasting a long time getting to there and doing nothing along the way.
Especially the bottle. The bottle is gonna be scary because he's gonna have the choice to go to Mount Cronal.
Yeah.
A bow.
Oh.
That is relief.
Yeah, it's in a pretty easy spot to get. I expect Semi's going to get that when they head to Colonel.
Not that much health in this seed. I've seen like seeds like these where you have like 10 hearts and like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's just over 20 minutes now. Semi's on 5 and Nimbus is on 6, so I guess that's a bit average. It's not particularly healthy.
Rupee spot giving a rupee. No. Oh, as always.
It's supposed to be a red rupee there, but it's turned into...
Done great. He hasn't Nimbus hasn't forgotten the Rubik Cave up here, which is our place. More money.
Yeah, Semi grabbed the bottle and was immediately going to Cronal. He's going to be missing on his grip ring and his sword. So Nimbus will be able to save some time here and do even more checks, whereas Semi's going to get to the base and have to leave. Unless we find a cane.
which would be pretty good. Even though Cave of Flames isn't required, it would like send you to like off to other checks, or maybe dip Cave of Flames, depending on what the runner chooses to do.
Now, if I was Nimbus right now, I would actually avoid doing the rest of the checks in the base and go all the way up to the top and do the Beanstalk. The Beanstalk's got 9 items on it.
Yeah, that seems...
It's a Rupomania spot. Prioritise the Rupomania spots. Yeah, he's going to go and do the rest of the southern checks here. This cave has 3. There's one here.
3 more inside the bomb cave.
Yeah, so there's like 6 in the base here.
He needs a bomb drop if he wants to be able to do everything. Oh no, he has cape. I just realized.
Yeah.
I've wasted bombs before. Having cape realized that last second.
Yeah. Mount Crenel, you do have to really focus on your bomb count if you've only got a 10 bomb meg.
Especially the fact that,
fine.
yeah, Nimbus skipped the one as well, which is, no, not Semi. Nimbus skipped on the second bomb mag, so he needs to be more careful.
Oh, he places the bomb slightly incorrectly. Actually, no, if he waits here and goes around the bottom, he can get both of them. There we go. Yeah, so he does that in the optimal amount of bombs. Doesn't waste any bombs. Yeah, and he's got 2 bombs now. He can use
Shield. That unlocks another check here.
all he needs is 1 more bomb. That's fine. And in the next cave that he does after he does a quick warp here, he can he'll get a guaranteed bomb drop.
Yeah. From now on, it's going to like show the checks that Semi cannot get, so it's going to be interesting to see him.
Yeah, well, Semi can get these next 2 checks that Nimbus is going to do, but then Nimbus is going to climb up, and yeah, it's going to be really telling what's on that beanstalk. If that beanstalk has anything important, it's going to increase the lead Nimbus has.
Semi is definitely going to be annoyed at the fact that Drip Ring is before like Crenel, because the fact that he's going to miss out on a significant amount of checks and getting a big time loss needing to do the spring water route as well is annoying.
Yeah, no, it's not great. And having to back out of the cave that he's about to do now isn't going to be great. Oh, Nimbus didn't get the bomb drops. He's gonna have to skip this cave. Yeah,
or
so
get bombs.
Or just get lucky and get bombs from this chest. Yeah, you're right. That happens a lot.
There's a lot of checks, so I doubt him not getting a single bomb drop.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go up to the top.
And if he gets bombs, get back down.
But that's gonna hurt Nimbus a bit. He's gonna have to orphan this cave here on the wall, which isn't great. It's not a quick one to get to. You want to do it on your way through. But yeah, when he was in the cave with the 2 red shoes, those pots have guaranteed bomb drops in them, so always get a bomb drop from them.
Always refill. Oh, well,
oh my god,
the luck.
Well, okay, nothing vital up here, so nothing that Semi's going to be upset about missing.
Yeah. Now there's like
so
2 checks.
Yeah.
2 checks is still something. Let's see what we have here.
And then Nimbus will also have the choice of whether or not they want to go for Vanilla's Cave of Flame dip, which is very risky.
Yeah.
Flames isn't required. And
it's time consuming.
It takes like 3 minutes just to get there. You don't get any checks along the way. I wonder if Semi's going to show off the bomb drop here. No. The bottom right part of the room Semi is in has a bomb drop. Oh, and
You got lucky.
the crack block there decides to give us.
Bomb. That's so ironic.
Yeah, the bomb fairy was like, Nimbus, oh, you don't have any bombs here? Here, have some bombs.
And
Yeah,
he's
this-
going for the dip.
Semi's
Oh
doing
no, there's the
just
rain. Right now, the
Oh.
best would be Kane on the raindrop tech. Oh, that would be huge. Just quick warp out and go the fast way up.
Yeah, that would be huge. That would be like, do your quick warp. Oh, Nimbus doesn't pull the mushroom back as far. You want to do it until Link's face turns red, and then you can let go.
And hope that the P-hat doesn't attack. Apparently, the
The
P-hat.
P-hat is. Luckily, the P-hat doesn't aggro towards you. It just moves around randomly. You just need to hope that it doesn't hit you.
Such an annoying enemy in any Zelda game.
What is here? It's just a piece of a heart. And he's thinking about it, and yeah, he's gonna go for the quick warp. Oh yeah, this is something we didn't see, right? Semi's doing the Mitz Cave in town.
Oh.
Oh no, we did see
Yeah.
it, sorry. Nimbus did do it really early on.
Oh yeah, because Nimbus had. No, I don't. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah. At this
So
point, maybe
where is progression?
very false. I'd say maybe.
But they don't have the
Oh
land
no,
for it.
it's it's out of
Oh.
logic.
Yeah, we did see the bottom of Vale Falls checked, right? No, we didn't.
No, the cave, the Mitz cave.
Yeah, the Mitz Cave and Vale Falls, there's 2 items there.
20 for 20, valuable,
Wait,
good marketing.
Did we see the visible
Minish
item,
checks. A
Did we see
visible
in the lake cabin?
No,
No, I don't think anyone peeked that when they went through.
they wouldn't be able to get it anyway. They don't
They would-
have. Yeah.
Yeah, they need boots and the power bracelets to do that, and then also either the Gus Jar or the flippers.
So we have. Oh, I just realised one thing that could have progression. Simon's minigame.
Oh yeah, Simon.
The most hated check.
Neither of them have done it.
The one check that I've seen like in a weekly race, I've seen you get like ads that are way over the top. Like full on centipedes and stuff like that. Which was weird.
Sorry, on the Simon Simulator.
Yeah, I've seen it before. I'm pretty sure it was you that got like centipedes and a bunch of it,
Oh,
like
that's-
waiting.
yeah. That happens when you do the fight after you've already completed a couple of dungeons. It sets some flags and it progresses the fight to a later stage than you're supposed to. But yeah, but it's after you've beaten some dungeons, so you know they can do it an hour, 2 hours in. As long as they don't do any dungeons, then it will be the same fight.
Let's
I
see
do-
very fast. Karlov.
Yeah, I was gonna say we haven't seen this cave that Semi's doing now.
Maybe Karlov has. The visible item is useless. It's arrows, but 3
Right, yeah.
chests.
Yeah, there are 3 chests there, worth checking out. Nimbus not going to be finding anything in Vale Falls. Wait, no, Semi didn't check this, did they? Yeah,
No, Semi didn't. Well, there's
Oh,
still
it's just-
nothing.
just a green room.
And Karlov, a bottle. Oh my god.
Oh, so they could have avoided going to the entrance to Templar Droplets.
Yep. Oh, he's doing Simon. No, wait, why is it? Okay, safety. Oh, no.
Oh, what am I talking about? Nimbus does have a lot of checks to do here in Valefuls because he's got his grip ring.
Oh, yeah, he does. But for now, nothing.
Gets their split gauge upgrade. So I think Nimbus has fast spin and fast split now.
Yeah, probably. At this point, gripping is going to be required for Cave of Flames dip up, maybe. Yeah. This is the last check here, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not much left. Oh yeah, Semi's doing a save scum there. He saved before doing that assignment simulator fight, so when he opened the chest and saw it was junk, just reset. It cuts out having to watch the cutscene of waking up and talking to Simon.
So, yeah, it's Cave of Flames, apparently.
Right, Semi, where is he going? If he goes, he needs to go to the Farmer Cave now. He was just here earlier, but he got distracted by the Karloff house. Okay, right, he's going to find the sword. And then the sword.
Oh, school basement.
Oh, right, yeah, school basement, that's something we haven't seen.
That would be pretty interesting because that's a check you can do really early on, but often skipped as well.
Yeah, you want to skip this because it just takes so long. And
remote bombs is good.
Yeah, with remote bombs it speeds it up, and also if you have if you're finding swords early, you know, you get your red sword relatively early, then you go to Western Woods, you're very likely to find your blue sword there. Then when you've got your blue sword, you can go and do the pillar chest, and then from the pillar chest you can do 2 quick bombs to get to this chest while on the way, and it, you know, you combine them together and it saves a lot of time.
Yep, it's going to be Cave of Flames. Didn't they have dog food?
They do have dog food, that's right. Yeah, that's another check.
I didn't see if Semi just checked it or not.
I don't think they did.
Because I did see that he was in Lake, but...
Oh, if he went to Lake, then it was... Yeah, no, he did just do it. That was what he was doing in Lake just now.
Yeah, it probably was just junk.
Yeah, Nimbus is gonna get you... Wait, so why didn't Semi use Great Spin in this fight?
Weird.
I think he had slow charge on his sword, so he didn't try and use it, but...
Yeah, because with enemies ramming into your sword, it just negates the charge and...
Nimbus also does the save scum as well, very nice to see. He does save a reasonable amount of time doing that.
Where is he going now? Oh, he's going to do the cave with Karloff Meadow, probably.
Yeah, he's going to see the Karloff Meadow, going to go back to town and not get anything out of it. Really? This...
Cave of Flames?
It's got to be Cave of Flames, right? I don't see anything else they can do.
I mean, at least they've got Cape.
Yeah. It has to be Cave of Flames. What a horrible start to the seed. Barren overworld, except for, you know, Cave of Flames access.
Yeah.
Forced to go there 40 minutes in.
Semi is going to do diminished checks.
Oh, that's right. Semi's doing Fountain.
Oh,
That's
might...
something we forgot about, yeah.
There's 2 checks. That could lead to a third, which is really rare, which would be amazing. But...
Yeah, he may have to come back here later with the cane, but he's he can get 2 checks here. The first one's just a rupee. It's going to be in the chest.
There's nothing here confirms Cave of Flames. Land. Oh my god.
Alright, right, Temple of Droplets time.
100%.
Oh no, Semi! No! Semi needs to go back to the dojo and get their grip ring.
Oh no.
That's something they forgot about. They got their sword, and then they didn't.
I
They
think
did
they got
sword.
lamp and just thought, yeah.
Yeah, there's only one item that the green sword unlocks, and it's the dojo, the second item in the dojo. But Nimbus is going to be going to the
Fountain.
No, they're going to be doing
Oh,
miniature
no.
checks in town. I thought they were about to go to the fountain as well, but no.
Oh, well, was Semi that did the minish checks in. Nothing, there wasn't money. A lot of money in the start. Let's see, Temple of Droplets. Will this be our saving grace, or will it still send us to Cave of Flames?
I mean, Temple of Droplets with the cape and the lantern is fantastic. That's when you want to go, because you can go through the right-hand side, you can get to the blue wall, and you don't need to do any backtracking, which is that's fantastic.
And if they get a red sword, they can clear most of it.
Yeah, exactly. Octo is required, so they're going to want to put the time investment in early to get that done.
And if they get red sword and gust jar, I'm joking, blue chew is not an option. Never will be.
I mean, they don't need a red sword to do.
Yeah, they need gust jar.
Yeah, it's just the gust jar for that.
That's the map. Oh no, if there's a compass, blue chew has something. Maybe the third sword.
Oh, Semi.
Uh,
Semi, you're right.
that happens with the Odo tracker.
Yeah,
Doesn't it?
that's the auto tracker. He sent a message saying that his emo tracker broke, and he's lost all tracking.
That's going to be a mental game now for him. I mean, I've seen runners run without trackers. It's impressive, to say the least, but you need a really good knowledge of the game.
He can load up the emo tracker again and then just manually do it, but that's going to take a lot of time.
Nowadays, everyone is just doing auto trackers. I've seen so many
versions of auto trackers, but yeah, you do need to be used to manual tracking in case something like this happens, where auto tracker just dies and you're like, ah. I want
to use auto tracker but can't. This hole just does not want to work. So that's annoying.
Alright, Nimbus is in the fountain. They're gonna be finding their flippers.
With manual tracking, depending on if you have 2 monitors or not, it's always like more annoying than if you have 2 monitors. You basically have more space, so it's a bit better.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh,
Cloudtops, I think.
Cloudtops
Caster. Cloudtops or Caster.
It's Cloudtops or Caster because, well...
Yeah,
so
we have. It's interesting to have the rest of this dungeon instantly be items because of the fact that we got the 3 keys like so early.
Yeah, and because of their key count, they know that the underwater pot is going to have an item as well. Because they found all 4 of their small keys.
What are we gonna get here? Heart piece. Heart piece. Money. A lot of useless ruby chucks. Apart from the cape, there wasn't really anything interesting.
Yeah.
Western Wood is going to save him.
Yeah, please, Western would have something.
We're just gonna have like two swords next to each other.
We definitely saw the bell, right?
I
They haven't
think.
both just forgotten about
Yeah,
the bell.
they did. There
Yeah,
was
they definitely did.
arrows. We've got 2 checks left. Oh, Semi has, I think. Yeah, 2 checks.
Yeah, they can only do this last chest here,
Let's
and then
see.
that's it.
Cave of
What
Flames
else
or
is
not?
Oh, God.
Cave of Flames or Dojo up top?
There's Cloud Tops.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Semi can't get to Cloud Tops right now because they need the grip ring,
Ring.
and it's from the dojo in town. Nimbus, however, when they've done Templar Droplets, they're gonna
I
be able
do
to go
Cloud
to
Top
Cloud
Slay.
Tops. Yeah.
I do 100% do Cloud Top Slay. It's really valuable when you don't have like 3 swords. Oh, Compass is there, so Blue Chew has an item.
Yeah, we saw Map and Compass, so they're all guaranteed items from this point on.
Yay. Blue Chew, Blue Chew. Blue
Luckily, they haven't seen a Gust Jar yet, so
Let's see what the dojo gives. Gust Jar here would be hilarious. Instantly go back to droplets.
yeah, that would be ridiculous. No, just money.
So it's Cave of Flames in the end. Semi's probably going to do Dojo if he realises that he's missing it.
He has to go to the dojo,
Dojo.
in town. I mean,
It's his only option.
His tracker died, so he doesn't know. No, he's gonna go to Cloud Tops. Wait, he's not?
No, he's...
No.
Where is he going?
He's lost because he doesn't have his tracker. Okay, he's doing this in town. Doing the half ledge.
So he's probably going to end up in the dojo.
Yeah, hopefully you realise because he knows he's already gone there. I think that was Rock
Right,
Break that
yeah.
he picked up.
That's really good. Convenient. Most scrolls are just convenient in this game. The only one you really want is like
Oh,
Great
Semi.
Spin.
Yeah, no, the
Oh.
the thing he's got available to him in the dojo is he knows he's already gone there once, but there's you have to go back with multiple items. It's not something you always realise. He can't do this. You need the scroll. Yeah, so he's going through this blind right now and is trying to figure out what he has available to him in logic. Yeah, Nimbus getting grabbed in basement with Templar Droplets. He's going to be getting his last chest. I think he's done the Scissor Pipe and he's got the portal, so he can just quick warp now and leave. Wait, has he done the fight? Yeah, he has done the fight. He's got his blue warp there.
So he is definitely heading to Cave of Flames, I'd say. Yeah, it's the only option.
Yeah, Semi's trying to connect his auto tracker back up to the game to get this to work.
Let's hope that everything works out for him.
Also, our runners are on a 15-minute delay, so I do get messages from them 15 minutes in advance of what we can see, and yeah, it was around about this, just after this point, that Semi message saying that they couldn't get their auto tracker to work. Yeah, Nimbus is going to be heading to
Oh yeah, Cloud
Tops.
Tops, yeah. And in the eventuality, the really rare one that nothing's here is going to be Cave of Flames, which for them I hope it's not, but seeing this is a myth seed.
Semi can't climb up Veil Falls, he doesn't have his grip ring. He needs to go and get the grip ring in town. This is the thing that's holding him up right now. Oh, he can get one item here, but it's we've already
He's
checked
hoping
it.
yeah, he's hoping it's grip ring, but just no.
He's gonna go through the rest of this cave, but there's nothing else he can do. He needs to have his blue sword before he can get the last chest here.
Now we're going to see a sped up Cloud Tops by Nimbus and Semi going to town, question mark? Yes.
Right. Right, go to the dojo. Come on, Semi, you can do it. He's having to think.
Please.
Yeah, Nimbus showing off how to do Cloud Tops right now. He's got one Kinstone, and he wants to use that Kinstone in the northwest, the top left fusion of this area, because that one is actually the furthest out of the way to get to. And when he comes back later with 4 Kinstones, he can do the ones that are closer to the entrance much faster.
Max bombs, yay. And Semi going further away. Yeah, that's max bombs, but Nimbus won't get max bombs because he skipped the bomb bag in the pipe cave.
Oh, right, it was at the end of the... you had to dip into the long one to get that, right?
Yeah, the bomb bag was in the little ledge that you like can exit to. And he opted out.
Semi, no. Semi's in in Miniature Woods right now. Yeah,
Oh,
literally, their one form of progression right now is the grip ring. And it's that dojo in town. Yeah, so Nimbus gets that fusion done. Yep, that's the optimal way of going through Cloud Tops. And then he could just do the get the last 4 items that are in the south. Now we're looking for some kind of progression here. We would like to see some progression here, because if it's not here, then it's in Cave of Flames.
Semi,
yes!
yay.
He's in dojo, let's go! Right, he's going to be getting his grip ring. He's going to be back on track.
A big time loss for him, which is a bit annoying, but...
I think he's relieved to see that though. He's like, okay, right, finally, I've got a way forwards.
Oh no. Cave of Flames.
He's going there. He's going for Mount Crenel.
Yeah, well, he's doing the right play because Cloud Tops
Yeah,
is absolutely useless.
It is. If I was in his boots right now, I'd go Veil Falls. But yeah, no, he's going to be paying off for going to Cave of Flames instead. Yeah, Nimbus doesn't find anything in.
Wow,
Cloud
who
Tops.
would have thought that on Nimbus is like his last location in a whole dungeon.
Yeah, non-required dungeon.
Semi's just making the right choice.
Right, so what do we think we're going to find?
Gastja.
Gastja. Oh.
I feel like the most inconvenient possible. Gastja's going to make them check everything around, but
Wait, Gustar isn't really going to give them that much. It's going to give them Greggle
wait.
and some things in droplets.
Yeah, and Greggle's going to give them nut or flippers.
Oh right, okay. And then they can go to Deepwood. Yeah.
Nut would be amazing.
I was thinking flippers in Cave of Flames.
Yeah, that.
Or it
that
could be
would...
Sword.
Oh, sword would be amazing.
I mean, we're 54 minutes in, we still haven't found our red sword, so it's not great. Semi could pull this out the bag, and Semi could be in the lead. Semi, if he keeps on going to Cave of Flames, he will be in the lead.
Yep. For now, I think it's going to be a choice of either if he quick corpse, I feel like it's going to be a bad choice. If he continues, it's a good one.
I don't think he is going to, because he doesn't have his tracker access right now. So he is going to do anything he can think of. And he's thinking about Cave of Flames right now, so he's going to do Cave of Flames.
Probably. There's a
Unless he starts thinking, oh yeah, Cloudtops has access now as well, and then start double thinking about that, but...
Because he did go to Vale.
Yeah. But he didn't go to Vale Full straight away. The first thing that came to his mind was Cave of Flames, and I think he's going to stick to his guns about that. Doesn't want to...
because he would have quick warped there.
No, he's going to go to the rain chest first before he decides to quick.
I always forget that chest for some reason. It's so out of the way.
Alright, Simi, what's it going to be?
Please continue.
Keep him going. Yes, he's going!
Amazing. He's actually putting this through.
Yeah, so Semi has just taken the lead after his emo tracker breaks and he loses all understanding of where he is in the logic and got lost and couldn't find his progression. He's now in the lead.
He has a 2 to 3 minute lead just because of how long this whole puzzle thing lasts.
Yeah, this to get from the entrance of Krenel to the entrance of Cave of Flames is about 5 minutes, and where Semi is right now, it's yeah, he's about 2 minutes away from the entrance. Yeah, Nimbus is kicking themselves a bit now. It's like, why didn't I go to Cave of Flames when I was here earlier?
This is going from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah, this is a fun scene to watch. It's going all over the place.
This is a boxing match in different rounds. Round 1 you have Semi in front, and then round 2, 3 and 4 you've got Nimbus, and now on round 5 Semi is making a big comeback. Having blue and red corner is really significant.
Semi, no! Use the cape! Semi, use the cape! Semi, please!
You forgot the cape here, oh my god.
In any percent, what you do is you push that pot he pushed, and then you use the gust jar. He didn't have the gust jar, so he was completely thrown as to what to do. But yeah, you got your cape, and it's like, oh yeah, you need to use the cape here.
This area is so unseen in Randomizer because you rarely need to go to Cave of Flames when you it's not required, and you usually have Cane.
Yeah, exactly. And yes, Semi can go through this area very fast because he is very good at any percent, and you do this every single run, any percent. Oh, he nearly skips that. I thought he was about to just leave that cave there, but he doesn't. He's going to go
just
get this
roll
chest.
past the chest.
Yeah, just roll past the chest.
If there was a way to get where he is right now, with a, I don't know, warp or something, it would make this whole section faster because needing to shrink before Cave of Flames.
Massively faster. It would save I don't know. It depends on what items are required to do that.
Yeah.
But it would be definitely a glitch, and it would save 5 minutes in the 80% run.
Any% has become so interesting. I've like watched this game on Any% since it was a like 3 hour like Any%.
Yeah.
And just like see the game be at like 2 hours now is amazing.
Did you watch the monthly race at the weekend, last weekend?
No, I
Oh,
couldn't.
we had loads of people there. We had like 7. Yeah, it was
Oh.
Toads, Darky, Fire Turtle, PK, Semi, me.
It's good to see
Me
people
finishing like 10 minutes after everyone else, but like it was
It's
basically
good
the oh my god! You were right!
Yes.
There's the Gust Jar at the entrance of Cave of Flames.
It's interesting to see how the Any% community has gone from like 1 to like back up to like 10 runners ish. Because I used to watch it when like there was like 2 people running it, and seeing how far this game has come to be a randomizer and stuff, and being
Yeah.
the one of the rare randomizers that can be completed, because I mean randomizers in Zelda games are, yeah, interesting stuff.
About a year ago, this game was pretty dead. I think the only person that was running it like consistently
Toads.
it was Toads. They were doing 100% runs about a year ago.
Yeah.
I think PK was grinding super hard about a year ago to get world record, and they did get world record for a day. And then, like the day after PK got world record, Toads or whoever it was discovered angle retention, and then Toads used angle retention and saved like 5 minutes.
The old, like, one of the first, like, world records when it was, like, 2:30, I used to watch a runner that used to have the runner quit for, like, personal reasons, which was a bit sad for this game, because it's always more enticing to run games when there's, like, competition.
Yeah.
It's what always drew me back to certain randomizers. Like, something like Wind Waker.
Semi picks up a Kinstone in Cave of Flames. So dipping here into Cave of Flames after, keep on going after you get your Gust Jar. That's important.
Yeah.
Um,
Nimbus having a fit of rage.
I mean, something we've seen so far is we do have all of our Castor Wilds Kinstones. So it's just going to be Cloudtop's Kinstones that everyone's going to be picking up from this point on.
The moment they get Red Sword, there's a lot that opens up in Western Woods and Castor.
They can go to
they've got
Fortress. They can full clear Fortress as soon as they get the next sword.
Yeah, which is a really good option because there's a lot of items there. There's 7 additional items. Interesting, Semi is opting out.
Okay. Wait, did he?
I guess Gust Jar is good, but
did he not do the bomb wall? Oh no, I think he saw that. Oh, Nimbus is about to see it. Semi already saw it, but I don't think. Yeah, he looked at it and was like, "I'm not going to go all the way to the back of
yeah,
Cave of Flames to do the spiky chew fight." Yeah.
No.
Yeah. He saw that was junk. It's like going from the entrance all the way to get one chest. Yeah, skip that.
Gust Jar knocks a lot.
What's it going to be? A Vanilla Cane? Nah, it's not going to be Vanilla Cane. You can skip it.
There's no way that Vanilla Cane, that would be horrible. I mean, we'll see if Nimbus decides to continue or not. Let's see what Gregor has. Go on, give me the jabbing out the flippers. I dare you.
Yeah, the Mirror Shield was in Cave of Flames. We just picked up as well. We don't really care about the Mirror Shield. It's exactly the same as the regular shield. It's
That's nothing. Please.
It's shiny.
Old myth, please. No.
I just had a rupee in my pocket. When they come back to me later, I might give them something. Right, Temple of Droplets basement. There's 2 in the lily pad basement, and then there's green tube. Sorry, not green tube, blue tube in Temple of Droplets. I think that's the only thing.
Blue Chew Sword would be amazing.
Oh, I mean, we've seen it. We had it in one of the seeding races for
Yeah.
the tournament.
I would love that, just because at this point this seed is way too evil, a Juggernaut somewhere here. Oh, Semi's going to Cloud Tops.
Simi's going Cloud Tops. Understandable. Like,
Yeah. It's his only option. We have Nimbus continuing through Cave of Flames, so I mean Vanilla Cane maybe.
what Semi's thinking right now is, you know, I can do everything in Vale Falls, I can do everything in Cloud Tops. Probably going to find my sword there, then I can go to Templar Droplets and do the boss there. And then when he's there, he can make use of his Gust Jar.
Yep. Half a heart fight. Oh no.
Nimbus should be fine.
Yeah.
Making use of the Peril Beam. No!
Oh!
No! Oh! And the lead switches
Semi.
back around. Oh no, Semi!
Well, we've moved on to round 7, and Nimbus has made a comeback at the start.
No way! Oh, Semi! Oh, that is such a big blow. Semi's gonna have to go all the way back to Cave of Flames to get his sword. No!
And we know there's no Ocarina here, so he's screwed. He just like left a bomb, and just he's losing more time because he's gonna need to explode that.
Yeah.
So we've got 4 checks here, 40 in like Western Wood. Well, right now there's like 60 check that have opened up just because of the fact that we can access Caster.
Yeah, that is such a huge advantage Nimbus just picked up. There's everything's just opened up for him. His track is just it's so green, like it's radiating on his face. It's just like really bright green lights just shining at him. It's like, I've got so much to do.
It's so rare to see like this much green at like this point in the seed, but now it's going to be down to what does he choose to do. I mean, Western Wood is the obvious option, seeing the settings we've got.
It's pretty like solid now. It's go Western Wood, Caster, Fortress.
100%.
Just get everything. Yeah, what's he looking for now? He's looking for 2 more Cloud Top Skin Stones. He needs to find a cane somewhere, but it's not essential right now. And then 2 more swords, and then that's it, go mode. Well, possibly.
Possibly, for all we know, he's going to find everything here. We're still missing Graveyard Key.
Yeah, sorry, that's right. I completely forgot. Royal Crypt is required as well. We need Boots and a Graveyard Key as well as...
Right now, we need Boots, Graveyard Key, 2 swords, Cane. No, we don't. Yes, we do need Cane.
Ooh,
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Good.
Okay,
Ocarina. Good.
Yeah.
And health.
We need the cane for fighting Batty. It's the only reason.
Yeah. He's got 9 hearts, so when he gets 10, it's going to be good for him to go check.
And this is 10th.
Yep. So he's good, and he can check the health check, which is really good to check early. Just to get out of the way, and who knows. It's certain checks like that, like the forest flowing.
They're going to go back to Droplets to do the boss, because the boss is required, it has an element. So they'll pick that up along the way.
Maybe Blue Chew as well.
Hopefully
Depends.
not Blue Chew.
It depends on like if they like to do Blue Chew or not. Who likes to do Blue Chew? That's not a question.
The fight takes 1 minute 20 from entering the room.
If it's executed correctly, I suppose. Do not forget to go back in to talk to Percy, please.
Please,
Oh,
no. Nimbus! Oh, Nimbus. Hopefully that doesn't hurt them.
We'll see. For all we know, Semi's gonna like miss it. We're going to have like the longest like check race ever, and then boom. 2 hours in. The last check is per se 4 sword.
Okay,
Our
there's our
sword's
blue
here.
sword for Nimbus.
Well, you guessed that right on saying that blue sword was going to be here.
It's very likely. There's
Usually it
very
is.
high odds for it.
Town, I'd say, maybe? Town, well, no, not right now. Right now it's more also Caster. Oh, he
Oh, he realizes, yeah. Auto Tracker didn't mark it off for him, so he's like, forgot that. Oh!
Nimbus, oh my god. Just fuck off. Fuck off the droplets.
I mean, he said the quick walk
He's
from Caster. He's
Four
in
sword.
What?
I don't think you'll get banned. Depending on
I'm getting banned for this. What is this seed?
I'm happy you didn't roll this week. I think Goomba would be pissed if he played something like this.
What a stupid seed. Okay, this. I don't know. There's still potential for like super trolls because we still need boots.
And boots.
We need,
and
we
graveyard
need
key.
cane boots, graveyard key, 2 kinstones.
That's. Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot the kinstones. Oh no.
Like it's not go mode yet, but like.
No, it's not 2 kinstones. It's 3 kinstones. I think I think Semi only has 2. Or Nimbus only has 2.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no. Kinstones are the worst.
Wait, was it really? Okay. I swear they picked up another one in
I thought so, but apparently
Cave of
they
Flames.
picked up the. Oh no, the second one was the one from Cave of Flames.
Yeah. I thought they got a third one as well somewhere else.
Now we're getting a lot of checks, so let's see. Semi is heading back, so he's going to get his red sword and absolutely die.
Yeah, he's gonna lose it.
And the good thing about the flippers is being able to check everything in Caster.
I don't think that's a good thing. But yeah, it's oh great, I've got hiking in logic now.
Yeah, sure, hiking is like not good, but I mean, there's still 2 checks.
It's just you don't want to do it because it just takes so long. It's
Because
3
mobs.
minutes.
Depending on if you get stuck. Definitely extend. Well, it's not value wild, it's more like barren wild, but...
Yeah, no, I think they're gonna skip the Minish checks for now.
Probably.
Just because of the route they're doing now. They'll get the gravestone here, and then they'll go to Wind Ruins. That's what it looks like they're doing now.
And they've got, oh my god, this is just... Everything gets unlocked so fast. I didn't even realise that that Nimbus had 7 scrolls. Caster is absolutely useless. Still missing Minish, but yeah, skipping. I don't think he checked platform chest,
No,
which is also out of the way, so I guess it's also delayed.
It wasn't. It's not really out of the way. You can do it on the way. You kind of do. It just depends on what kind of routing you choose.
Yeah.
You do need to pick the right kind of routing though to make sure that you don't skip it.
I feel like skipping is a good option if you don't do Minish checks. Because if you do it, just jump down and go to the Minish checks instantly.
Yeah, okay, but it's also when he got to when he was in the Mitz cave just now, he quick warped back to the entrance of which you don't do that if you go you can go from there to the platform chest, then jump down from the platform chest to do the sub checks. If you're
Yeah.
routing in the Wind Ruins, that is, then that's the route to do.
I find
Okay.
Rune a bit annoying because there's no real way to make it faster apart from remote bombs.
And good execution.
Yes.
I don't know, Wind Ruins is something I
Execution is
like.
always the thing.
Yeah, it's very linear. There's no way to speed it up or slow it down other than pure skill. So
You make it look so easy because you just execute everything perfectly, like from going up to Fortress, then like going back down to Beanstalk and Minish checks, and just makes it look perfect.
hey, you say that. I'm 10 minutes behind the world record on any percent. My execution is trash.
It's still pretty good. I've seen like most of your runs. You're still really good.
But yeah, no, I just I just did a comparison with the world record so I can see what I'm losing time on in sections, and yeah, I lose like 3 minutes in Dark Harrow Castle alone to world records. So
I feel like where you can lose a lot of like minutes in any like type of run you do for this game is definitely the Dark Nuts and the statues. Like the statues that shoot bullets. If you fail that, you're done.
oh, the cannons.
Yeah, the cannons, that's
fine.
it.
They're not too bad.
No, they're not the worst. Like you can recover
Dark Nuts are
easily.
fine as well. They're rarely an issue. It's mostly the ocarina glitches.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You have to walk up and down a set of stairs. That loses 10 seconds.
And the one in like the one where you do it in that dark DHC is annoying to do compared to the other ones.
Yeah, you do 4 in Dark Harrow Castle. And there's 8 in total in the whole run, so, you know, half of the super hard glitches in the run are in one division. Yes.
I went from a game that had barely any glitches, that was just like, you run through and do it like with the best execution, to a game that's just broken.
Yeah, the first ocarina glitch we have to do is the most risky one. It's Lake House OG, and it's used to get...
When thinking that this game would be a game that would get broken by a single glitch is amazing, because yeah, there's a lot of games that just you'd think, are they going to get broken or not, and just end up getting from like huge runs to like nothing. This is one of the games. Even though it took what, like 10 years to find Ocarina Glitch, which was...
Oh no, Ocarina Glitch was discovered very soon after launch. I think it was 2006, I think it was discovered.
Oh, I didn't really, I got like, since I saw it become viable in like speedruns like not too long ago though.
Yeah, no, it wasn't RTA viable before ages because it is a one-frame trick.
Yeah, which is always annoying. I mean, always having those complicated glitches is a bit like barrier skip in Wind Waker SD.
It's not a complicated glitch. It's very simple. No. You stand in front of a staircase and you press up and Ocarina at the same time, and the Ocarina cancels the stairwalking animation and the game freezes, but you can still walk around, and that's essentially what the Ocarina glitch is. But yeah, it sounds a lot easier than it is to execute, because this is a 60 FPS game, so you need to press 2 buttons at, you know...
Having had tried like most glitches and skips, some of them I can vouch for are horrible. I'm just gonna put out there, like, Ocarina Glitch is just something that if you like try it, it's not as easy as it seems. And one of the like skips that I hate is in Palace. The jump to skip the platform and the pop puzzle skip is horrible.
It's not too bad. There's an easy setup for it, and once you practice the setup for about 20 minutes, then you get very consistent at it.
I've done it a couple of times with the setup, but it was like, it's not the easiest thing to, if you're not used to doing like big speed runs. That's London Key. Yeah. Get away.
And there's a Kinstone.
That's good. Can the golden like key be on the right side? No.
That is Nimbus going through Fortress right now. They are just looking for some of their Go Mode items. I mean, we're still not really finding anything.
I'm gonna say Kane needs to be in here.
Doesn't need to be, but I think it might be.
There's a high chance, I'd say. There's still the
There's
start
still-
of Graveyard
Yeah,
accessible.
the start of Graveyard, the moat.
Oh my god, Garden.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh
Garden.
no, Kane.
No, the garden's got. Is
Yeah, I
locked by
forgot.
Kane.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
There's a couple more in Vale Falls now. There's a lot of stuff in Lake Hylia.
Yeah.
I think after doing Fortress, the play is to go to Droplets.
Yeah.
It's a required dungeon.
Gas Jar, boss fight, Blue Chew. There's like 3 or 4 tracks there.
Yeah, Nimbus saving before pulling that. Sees it's a small key. It is their last small key, so they're gonna wanna grab that. So
Did
have
he
to watch
check
end.
the far right? No, I don't think
Right
he did.
side? No, he hasn't gone right yet. I
He
don't
did
think...
go and get a key from there. I know he like went like full right just to get a key. I'm not sure if he checked far right though.
Oh, I think he checked to the far right at the start,
Oh yeah, probably.
and then you go left side. That makes sense though. I mean that's the route I do in Fortress. You go to the right hand side, then you do left hand side, and then you go back to the right hand side. Did he do the Minish checks in Wind Ruins? Because I saw him skip it, but I don't know.
I'm not sure because I know he did the
Or he might be waiting till he's done
Beanstalk,
Mazao before he does that.
maybe, yeah. There's a glitch here as well, though, with one of the robot for any percent. It's like a way to skip the all this
Armor's
Minish thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Armo's clip is an RNG minute, so you you save the game after you get your mitts in the vanilla mitts spot, and then you from the entrance of the dungeon, you do a precise set of movements to get to this room with the correct RNG, so that the Armos moves perfectly and pushes you through the block that got pushed there. You stand in the corner there, and the Armos Knight knocks you through the corner. You clip through without having to shrink as a Minish.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty tricky glitch. I've not learnt it myself, and it's not necessary to learn to do well in speedruns. It saves about 8 seconds.
Yeah, proof of concept, right? Still like under 150, which is amazing for this game.
Yeah,
And you don't.
yeah, my time's at 1:48 at the moment.
It's always satisfying when you do a run and you just get like lower times.
Yeah, I PB'd about a month ago, and I'm gonna have to put a lot of work in if I want to improve that, because it was a very good run.
Especially where I think that this game is like a blocking point compared to other games that have like seen in the recent years just a big in speedrunning, just a big shrink in time. Like Skyward Sword was amazing.
Oh, Skyward's Bit Warp Magic was insane last year. What was that, like a 2.5 hour time drop?
Yeah, 5-hour run to 2.5, and now it's like sub 2, I'm pretty sure. Well,
Is it sub
no,
2
a bit.
now?
No, 210-ish, I think.
Yeah, I think that 210 was the last time I saw it.
I know they're working,
Yeah.
they're trying to find out a way to get into System early to just skip
Yeah.
half the game, but
Yeah, check out gymnasts. They're insane, and they found
Yeah.
like so many cool glitches in Zelda games. Yeah, last summer was like the summer of Zelda. Basically, all Zelda games except for Twilight Princess got they got massive discoveries found.
Twilight Princess is screwed. It's done for. No, nothing.
I mean,
I'd love something to be found. I love that game, but
they kind of did. They found out that the memory overflow glitch from Wind Waker also works in Twilight Princess, so they can duplicate fishing rod over and over again. But unfortunately, it's not like Wind Waker, and it isn't actually useful.
Wind Waker was an amazing game to have like a drop that big, especially knowing now there's like one of the fastest 3D Zelda games. Like last year, everything just got shortened. I remember watching Ocarina of Time like 3 years, like 3 years ago, be a 30-minute run, and then like this year I just think, oh, let's go and see where Ocarina of Time is. 7 minutes.
Yeah.
It was something. And being like someone who loves speedrunning and just doing speedruns in general, it's always interesting to see what game gets
yeah, Minish Cap had a huge time save last year with the angle retention being discovered. The world record was a 143, and then it got lowered down to a 137, which was like, what's that, 6 minutes?
Yeah, and it's, for a game like this, is really good. And the second bug.
Nimbus finds another book. Wait, is that all of his book?
No, it's still missing one.
Is it? I think it's the
blue book.
The blue one, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the boss key was all the way at the back of this dungeon here. Well, such a slow dungeon to do if it decides to give you, to hide the boss key right at the back.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's just two more checks now for Nimbus. They're going to get this chest and then do the boss. I'm surprised they didn't do the boss already.
Yeah. Well, some people just don't opt to go to Mazal instantly. I understand how, because it's definitely something that isn't
of course.
The best option, I'd say.
Yeah, of course they didn't do the boss yet, because they just picked up the boss key from the back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that makes sense.
I'd say, so now we're down to Graveyard Key, Boots, Cane, and 2 Kinstones. 5 items left is pretty decent for an hour and a half.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm assuming this is people from ZSR1 who have just watched Goomba and Die Dark Horse. We're also doing another Minish Cap tournament race. We've got Semi versus Nimbus. This is the losers bracket round, so it's going to be both of our runners here are racing to stay in the tournament. It's pretty close. It's been the lead's been exchanging backwards and forwards, and it's been a very wild seed. Oh, Nimbus! Ah, you have missed so much. God, what did we have right at the start? Well, okay, so the main thing was semis. Oh yeah, right at the start. We only had rupees for the first 5 minutes. Every item we picked up was rupees. Everything in Link's house, everything in upper cloud tops, everything in town, all rupees.
Trees unlocked bombs.
Yeah, and then you had to go to Tingle Trees to get your bombs, and yeah, they found it quite late. Yeah, it gave some items early on. But then, like, the main progression point was you had to you get your bottle and grip ring, and then you have to go to Vanilla Cave of Flames, which is not required dungeon. Go all the way through it. You get your Gust Jar at the entrance, and in the spiky chew fight, that's where your red sword is. Took them an hour and 10 minutes to find it.
And then Western Woods, as the mess that it is, you get obviously Blue Sword, and then Castor Wilds, the only thing you find there is a Four Sword.
Yeah, the Castor Wilds Butterfly was the Four Sword, so as soon as you hit Red Sword, like 5 minutes later you had your Four Sword, so, you know, that was pretty fast. But, so Semi right now is actually running without a tracker. Their auto-tracker crashed for no reason halfway through the run, and then they just got lost and didn't know what to do.
He's still doing pretty good.
He's doing a very good job keeping up. In fact, he overtook Nimbus at one point, going to Cave of Flames early before he did. But the thing is, Semi dipped out of Cave of Flames before getting his red sword, so he had to come back later after going and doing everything else that he had available. Alright, so Nimbus has finished up Fortress. Fortress had nothing. Fortress of No Mode.
Well, I did have a Kinstone, which was required, but there's nothing, so at this point...
Nothing else was there.
Nice
We're
sequence
looking for a
break.
lot of stuff.
Oh, we've got a sequence break here, so there could be like a lot of stuff that could be useful.
Yeah, that's right.
Flippers opens a lot.
Yeah,
Hey, Deepwood. No. Nah,
Yeah,
Cave of probably droplets first, but
no, Nimbus is going to go to droplets now. They're just going to do the secret break because, you know, if you just warped in, you might as well.
I just want Deepwood to have something. I'm evil, but at this point, I'd love Kane or something to be in there.
Yeah, you wanted the Gust Jar to be in Cave of Flames, and it was.
And it was. It's always interesting to have a Jetsi that turned into like an absolute hell. Because at this, we got a lot of items really early and just turned into like a hell to search for Kinstones and 3 items.
Yeah, Nimbus got given a big time advantage by Semi because when Semi's tracker crashed, they only had one thing left in logic, and it was the
Dojo.
they had to go to the dojo in town. They went there earlier with one sword and the cape, but then they picked up another sword but forgot about going back to the dojo for a long time. They eventually went there and they got their grip ring.
Third book.
Well,
Please.
we still need the cane. Again, Semi just picked up his second book, but we just saw Nimbus picking up the third book in Lake Hylia.
Someone summoned Dax. He's gonna give good luck for Yalari.
And Nimbus going into Temple of Droplets.
So he's going to finish it off. I'd say, like, he's going to get the spots checked right now.
Yeah, hit the switches.
So,
get the boss done.
let's see if he's going to skip Blue Chew or not, since it's an item.
Oh, did we actually get raided? I didn't notice. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, again, welcome everyone from ZSR1.
We have another match that is going really interesting, being really interesting. I mean, it's been like this since the start of the tournament, so... And let's add on that it's a myth seed, and that at this point he is close to getting banned.
Yeah, no, I would ban myself for this one. This is
I think it's more of like a mind conundrum. Like at this point, you don't know where you want to go.
There's still so many opportunities for trolls. We're 1 hour 30 in. We are nowhere near go mode. We need at least like 5 items for go mode. We need the cane. We need the boots, we need the graveyard key, and we need the last 2 kinstones in cloud tops.
We're nowhere near, and at this point it's evil.
Yeah, Semi's going to show us a very cool Mazal fight. Semi's got some bow strats that he uses in the any percent run, and he doesn't have the boots, but he's got the butterfly, which is going to let him really show off the the bow strats.
The bow's faster than the sword, like in any case, I'm pretty sure. Just for the eyes, if from what I've seen, I think it's a bit faster just to use the bow instead of swording. But I think that's only in case of having butterfly.
With four sword, it's faster to use the sword.
Oh, okay.
I am timing all of these boss fights, by the way.
I thought the damage capped at like red sword, since like you only get split gauge by upgrading, but apparently not.
No, the green, red, and blue swords all do the exact same damage.
Oh,
but the
that's
sword does
what...
more damage than them. But that's true for typical fights. Oh yeah, Semi showing off the bow there. It's such a cool strat in the last cycle there. He just fired shots off screen. Yeah, no, yeah, I recorded a lot of stuff for guides and like was editing them, and then was thinking, is this actually optimal? Is this like the best way of doing it? So I'm not making my videos anymore, and instead I'm just doing some science. I'm gonna time everything in the game, find the fastest way to execute everything, and then do guides on how to do it.
I mean, that's the best road to success, I'd say.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll just be doing guides on what I currently do now, and then telling everyone to do the things I do, which I don't know are necessarily faster. It's just stuff I've fallen into a pattern of doing.
I mean, if you're like used to like doing it at this point, it's your pattern. You're gonna be good at it. Doesn't mean everyone's going to be mental doing that certain strat.
It's not like I win races as well. I haven't won races in months, so no one should be taking my advice.
I mean, the winning a race could, like, at this point, like, tomorrow, you could, like, have someone, like, someone from out of nowhere that you don't, like, know, that doesn't train, just win, like, the whole thing. It's really just, like, some runners are consistent, some just, like, vary. I've seen, like, a lot of runners just have their bad races and some be, like, really good.
You know, it's basically guaranteed I'm going to finish at 2 hours 30, 2 hours 40. There's very little chance I'm going to get a different time to that, because the seed's going to be awful and give me last location go mode.
Last locationing is always horrible. Sphere 1 is funny to last location because you don't have anything.
It's stupid, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, sure, but yeah, when you're Sphere 20 and the last location, it's just,
that's terrible.
I'm not enjoying
Especially
this.
depending on where it is. If here ends up being a last location in Deepwood Shrine, this is gonna suck.
Yeah. Am I doing comms for your race, Hendris? If so, I will be rolling that. Oh yeah, something you may notice: our runners are wearing different tunic colors. We've got Nimbus in red and Semirare in blue.
Because this has been a boxing match with different rounds being won by different runners.
We've got a Royal Rumble going on.
Yay, the room that can ruin your day.
Yeah, Hendris, I am doing comms on your match, so if you would like me to roll the seed, I will.
More suffering. Seeing this seed, I'll definitely watch that match. It's going to be pretty good. Nimbus getting a 3-cycle on the final centipede. Mother pillar. That's it, that's official now.
Yeah, this part of Temple of Dropness is so slow. You always want to avoid this. Oh no,
Oh
Semi.
no.
But he can push it back? No, he can't push it back.
No, that's not an option Sunday.
He can't.
What is he doing?
He needs to reset this room. Yeah, that hurts. But yeah, both our runners are going to be getting on to the Octo fight. Now, I wonder if Semi's going to go for Octo Minute. Because I don't think he did in his first round match. But he knows how to do it. It's exactly the same as the any percent minute that he knows. You just look at a different... You refer to an image to know exactly what pattern you get and what actions you need to do to get the correct minute. And,
It might be pretty good. I'd say it's going to be pretty funny.
Nimbus isn't going for it.
A lot of people use the shield for this fight. I personally prefer swords. I prefer just mashing like a dumbass.
Yeah, mashing is inconsistent, and
yeah,
sometimes the rock goes through and hits you. And the also swinging your sword changes the RNG values in the game. So if you're doing the RNG, you have to use the shield. There's no way of doing it with the sword. Yet, I am working on that.
Because getting like 3 smokes is not enjoyable. Well, 2 smokes, since that's max. We can see the mirror shield's use. Throwing lasers that don't do anything.
Yeah, the lasers. The lasers don't hit Octo, but they hit other enemies.
It would be funny if you could just like laser Octo to death. Each time you hit a rock, just get like phase 2 done instantly.
Oh, we wish that Octo could be damaged by anything else. But no, Octo is a...
burn him to the ground.
Yeah, it's not... It's a gimmick boss fight. It's not a... you know, you have to do damage to kill the boss. It's a... You do something that makes the boss die.
I've always loved the theme of this game, even with the bosses, because just bosses, like, I like how in this game it's legit taking like the most simple enemy and making a mechanic for as a boss fight.
Yeah.
Compared to other games where it's full on like, here, have an original like boss fight. And I think that's why I really like in Minish Boulders and the cycle. He should be good, yeah.
So
Octo, what will you have?
Yeah, okay, Nimbus gets the fight. With the Madapillars, if you got the Force Sword, you can kill them in one cycle. And if you've got the
Great Spin.
Even without the Great Spin, Force Sword it does it. You just need
OP.
you just need to mash fast enough and you will do it. But if you have Green Sword or better and the Great Spin, then you can kill them in one cycle.
No.
And since you're always going to have the red sword when you come here. Blue Chew.
Yes!
Nimbus is going for it. Yep, you called it. Nimbus is going to go for Blue Chew. We have seen the map and compass, so we know there's guaranteed going to be an item on here. But what kind of item?
I'm betting on money or progression, but I'd like another type of progression on Yalavi as well. I like light progression here, like a Clinstone, and then just have boots or graveyard key on Yalavi. Kane would be funny because that could lead back to like a bunch of like useless checks and annoying checks around the map. Being South Vale Falls has a lot, and also some out of way checks like the ferry from the woods. That ferry is horrible. I don't know why it was placed like that.
I mean, it looks bad on the map, but it doesn't actually take that long to go and get.
Yeah,
so
no,
it's kind of a mental thing. A lot of runners put it out of the put it off and they don't want to do it because. Oh right, Semi's doing the Blue Chew before he fights Octo. This might be any % muscle memory.
Probably.
Because
this has lantern.
This is the order that you do this dungeon. After you've hit that switch, you then come and do this boss fight. So our runners are like neck and neck right now. They're obviously not neck and neck because Semi hasn't done Octo yet, so he's going to do that straight afterwards. But our runners are in the same room right now, 1 hour 43 minutes in, doing the same boss fight.
Nimbus
Double
about to
one.
finish it. Double. Oh my god. Please. We want a troll.
Yeah, so all of the enemies in this game are actually Pokemon.
No. It was Mythnori that rolled the seed.
Yeah, I rolled this one. Yeah, I'm getting banned points already.
It depends on how your the seed for Hendress's match goes.
Yeah, it depends on. Ooh, was that roll attack? I think that was roll attack.
No, oh yeah, roll attack. Because down thrust is different colors and that. Oh, this check as well. Oh, that. What? He just skipped it. Did he? Yeah, I thought so.
I think he looked at the map and was like, oh yeah, I'll do that, and then forgot about it. Yeah, did we see Nimbus Sequence Break? Nimbus Sequence Break the book! The book that he got in the lake cabin, the last book for Yulari, that's a sequence break.
Oh.
You need the boots for that. So Yulari's not gonna have the boots.
But he can have a Kinstone, Cane.
If he has any of that, the boots the boots aren't gonna be locked behind them.
So that would mean that boots could be. Oh my god, I'm trying to bring up.
Yeah, and Semi's doing Octo Minute right now. They're doing well. They're getting everything so far. I'm just gonna pull up my picture so I can see if they get a good pattern or not.
Octobi sidestepping. So which, yeah, he's getting basement check. Nimbus is.
No, he doesn't get a good pattern.
Oh no. Yay, the boulders. Fun.
Oh, he gets... Oh, the RNG! Oh!
Wow.
That wasn't the minute. He looked into that. He got a 0 cycle.
Yes. And health. That is not good. I'm looking at Nimbus's map and there is those 2 checks in Lon Lon.
Yeah, that isn't something he did. Gonna have to do though, and see what he gets from it.
Because that might have progression.
Oh, he's doing Greggle. Okay.
Oh
I
yeah.
think we saw Semi do this earlier, but it wasn't anything.
No, it wasn't. It was money, I think, because yeah, this whole place has been money. There hasn't been anything else in.
Hold on, did we see Nimbus do this?
Semi. No.
Oh no, we did. Nimbus
We
did
did, but yeah, he came around.
Semi skipped this because it's they didn't realize
because the waterfalls don't have checks anymore.
Yeah, no. Semi's going to the underwater pot. Nimbus would have done it when they did the map on ice fight. Semi did that, but he didn't come and get the item that was there. But yeah, it was just jump. So
yeah, so we have Nimbus doing Overworld right now and hoping.
Wait, Semi didn't do the at all. Oh, okay.
Oh, mushroom. That is leading us to town again. Is he gonna go check the graveyard? No, thank God.
Semi wasn't doing a different minute to me because my minute is exactly the same as JP minute. It's
remote bombs.
Refer to a different table at the end to see if you get it or not. It is exactly the same.
Remote bombs, not progression, but still really convenient. Maybe Rem has something, that would be funny.
Yeah, no, I saw the pattern that Semi got at the end of the fight, and it wasn't anything. It wasn't a JP pattern. It wasn't an EU pattern. And in fact, Octo did 2 bashes at the end there, which it shouldn't do any bashes if you get a minute. He literally just lucked into it.
Vanilla graveyard key, question mark?
Oh, Kane on Rem, yeah. Yeah, I
As well.
saw that. That was hilarious. You had to go to Cave of Flames to get the mushroom, and then you take the mushroom to Rem to get the cane.
Nimbus just got mushroom from one of the blacksmiths. Imagine if it's like the same. That would be funny. So let's see, for now Graveyard has nothing. Going through the forest without boots is a bit annoying as well if you get caught by ghosts.
Yeah, but that is why you do this area in the dark, because the genies don't aggro you if you're in the dark. As soon as you turn the lantern on, they start aggroing you. Yeah, see there, he just walked straight past them. Whoa! What's that, the cane?
Yeah, that was Kane.
Oh!
Graveyard, oh my...
He's gonna do the rest. Yeah.
I'm gonna have a stroke before the end of this. Oh my god. So Yelavi now can have boots. No,
Yalari can't have boots. Because
oh yeah, the book was sequence broken.
The book was locked behind the boots. The boots was what was sequence broken.
Yeah. Let's see Garden. Maybe here.
Yeah, go to Garden. Yeah, exactly right. Nimbus making the right call there. Yeah, Semi-Res doing this sequence break now. They're sequence breaking these items without their boots.
So Semi's going to get his book.
Yeah, that loading zone is so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, he was so close to growing there as well. You know, going really close to that tree, you need to make sure you don't press R so you don't accidentally grow.
The question is going to be, how long is Semi going to put off Graveyard? Only 3 checks left.
You don't have boots or Graveyard key, you're not going to do it.
Yeah. It was a really good play from Nimbus.
It was a considerable gamble from Nimbus. And
power bracelets, oh my...
Yes, they're power bracelets, okay. So that means that Palace of Winds is fully completable as soon as they get their last kinstone. Nimbus is checking Yalari. What's it going to have?
Right now, it can only be a kinstone to be useful.
Graveyard key.
Yeah, as well. Graveyard key is Graveyard key one of those items that can be anywhere in the game, like any possible check.
That isn't in the graveyard. Yep.
Yeah.
Wait till we put beatable logic in the game, and then yeah, it can be in the graveyard, but then nothing else will be in the graveyard. Yeah, time for Dr. Left. Yeah, that's right.
I didn't watch the plan though. How did that go? I saw like 10 minutes. The traps were interesting.
Yeah. No, Hayden got about 5 hours in.
How evil could it have been? The sheer amount of traps just made
Nimbus?
it. Cave of Flames.
Nimbus.
Again.
No. Pepe hands. Nimbus.
Nimbus, please, Cave of Flames. Now. No, not even Cave of Flames. There's so many overworld checks.
Yeah, honestly, like, yeah, overworld. South Vale Falls.
If he wanted, he could finish off town.
Is Semi gonna go to Deepwood?
Yep. Maybe. Let's see.
He's gonna do this Flipper's Cave first, and then this is a good one to go for. If you get they've had the Ocarina for a very long time.
Let's see. Who knows? Maybe he might get really good progression here.
This is back.
Nimbus is going to do the opposite of the same, I think. No, Cave of Flames maybe.
The thinking.
No.
Town.
Oh.
Sorry.
Uh,
oh, Lake Hylia. Lon Lon. The.
Oh yeah,
there's
the
2 chests in the cave of Lon Lon.
2K. Yeah. The chest that no one
That's
knew
right.
was there,
Yeah, no,
and
this
that
this
got
works.
discovered.
They'll route to the to Lower Vale Falls, and then
Yeah.
they can also go to Minish Woods Ferry as well. Semi decided like no, time to do
Caster?
Caster.
Diminish checks.
Damn. Wait, did Nimbus go and check Yellari?
No. Yeah,
No, he-
yeah, Nimbus did 20.
It was
20.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Did he go into the basement?
No. Which
No.
was weird. I think
Yeah.
he just like thought, oh, am I going down there or
I
not?
think that he quick walked there, and yeah, that's where he was on the pause screen for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already saw the visual checks for the rupees that are in Southern Vale Falls. We know that they're junk. And Semi's... I think Semi's stream died for a short period of time. Looking at it now, it is live. No, it's not live.
Oh, nothing here. Let's see, there's one
Rip
check
Semi.
here. 2 checks.
We're gonna have to... Yeah, something's gone wrong with their stream. We'll have to wait for them to come back.
Nimbus going back to town.
Yeah, are they going to be doing stuff in town? Are they going up Vale Falls? Wait, didn't they set the quick warp in... yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, they already had a crest there.
Yeah,
So, yeah, they can do 2 things here.
still.
Honestly, Deepwood. They've
Yeah.
been doing this for so long, it's not required, and they wanted to avoid it, but at their rate right now, they can get Deepwood done in 4.5 minutes.
Not
They can
seeing
do the boss in
Semi is
in
annoying
1
because
whole
he's in
minute after
Deepwood.
Sorry?
Semi's in Deepwood, so it's annoying. We can't see what's going on.
Oh, I thought Semi bailed. He went to Caster.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, Semi's doing the checks in Caster now. Diminished checks. Yeah, no, I timed Deepwood. You can full clear it at the stage that they have now in under 5 minutes.
Oh.
If they want to skip the boss, that is, with the boss, then it's an additional minute. But yeah,
It
it's
depends
fast.
the order as well.
Yeah. You shouldn't
Let's
skip
see
Deepwood.
what Nimbus is doing. I think Nimbus might go inside Deepwood. Is Semi's stream back up or is it still dead?
It's still dead on my end.
Yeah, so- So now we're only missing 2 Kinstones, boots, and graveyard key, which are 4 annoying items that usually either appear really early or really late.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't it happen to you?
for all we know, we're just going to have Nimbus decided to dip as well and go back to Caster. So we're going to see those checks. Minish checks are bad for now. Only money. It's going to either end up being Cave of Flames basement or Deepwood. Because they're basically done with most overall checks.
Yeah. So they're missing. What are they missing?
Boots.
Did they do the fairy in Minish Woods?
No, they didn't do the Minish Woods Ferry.
And
So
then
they're missing the.
There's the pillar chest in town, basement of Flipper's Cave, and
No, the pillar chest was nothing. It was a heart container. Nimbus checked it.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
they've got
Flipper's Cave.
basement Flipper's Cave, fountain.
Yeah, the fountain Moldoza fight. We checked the water for one town, didn't we, as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Doctor left. So it's
Doctor left as well.
5
Yeah,
checks in the overworld, and then either Deepwood or Cave of Flames.
I want to say Deepwood because Cave of Flames does not have another item. If it does, that's going to be mental. But who knows? Might just surprise us. Cave of Flames, third sword, gas jar, kinstones, everything.
There's nothing in Caster. Yeah, we're still looking for boots, graveyard key, and 2 kinstones. The only relevant bit of information we know is that the boots can't be. Well, they couldn't be on Yalari.
Yeah, now that we've checked the Yalari, it's an open seed. Anything can be anywhere. Oh no, he got stuck.
Yeah, those Minish entrances are just
Terrible.
right pain.
I'd love to have this game as a remake.
There we go. There's another one. Alright, we want one more Caster Wild Skinstone. Where is it?
No
Where's
Caster Wilds, Cloud Tops.
Yes, yeah, Cloud Tops.
The moment I get the Cloud Tops one, I'd say instantly Palace, because Palace... Palace non-go mode is horrible.
Yeah, but Wind Tribe.
Oh yeah.
There's another
bottle percent.
Is that bottle percent? Yeah, it is bottle percent.
Yeah, validated run.
Ah, you know what else we're missing? Tinkle Trophy.
What? No. No, don't. For their sake and their sanity. Oh, Rem.
Oh, we checked Rem, right?
No.
No?
We haven't seen them.
Wait, where was Where was
Mushroom was in the dojo and, at the bottom. You know the broken down bridge. No bridge you
Oh.
activate with a yeah.
Yeah, the one in Northfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, Great Blade.
Yeah. What was that?
Okay, Nimbus doing these two.
So Fountain and Dr. Left. So that's 2 checks. He's probably going to finish off, I'd say, Overworld, at the exception of maybe the Fairy, I'd say.
He needs to do the fairy. There's no
Yeah.
point in off, and putting it off to last location right now is probably not a good idea.
That would be hilarious.
It's
if that was
faster.
like...
Getting that is faster than doing these 2 checks because these take forever.
Yeah, because he's going to need to go down. It's still far because it goes down, goes in the chimney, it instantly gets to Fountain. Depending on what this has, because for all we know, this is progression.
Yeah, luckily we get to see what the item is, and it's just some bombs. And then,
so you
yeah,
can
we don't need to
instantly skip. Now the question is, do you play Deepwood or do you play Cave of Flames?
Deepwood.
I want to bet on Cave of Flames basement.
Cave of Flames has already had something.
Yeah, I know.
They haven't touched Deepwood.
True. But it would be mental just having Cave of Flames have like that much progression.
Also, Cave of Flames, they're going to have to backtrack through the whole first half of the dungeon, not getting anything on the way. Then they'll, you know, when they've
and
gone
Deepwood
past
is a 4-minute dungeon.
Yeah,
for all we know, in like at 210 go mode. For all we know,
I think they
210
can
is go
full
mode.
clear Deepwood about as fast as they can full clear Cave of Flames. Like from warping here to it, like actually, I guess it takes some time to go to. Takes some time to get into Deepwood.
Oh, he's doing the fairy check. That's why he warped them.
Semi-stream has died.
Oh, no.
We're trying to get them back. We probably won't be seeing them back for another 10-15 minutes or so because we are on a 15-minute delay. So they've told us that their stream is back live now, but because of the 15-minute delay, we gonna have to wait 15 minutes before it catches up.
That was some really weird routing by Nimbus, but at least he's doing this fairy.
Alright, it was an OBS crash.
And the 20, so it's Deepwood or Cave of Flames. Yay, non-required dungeon, last location.
Do you really want a double dip non-required Cave of Flames? I've changed my mind. That's where progression is. It's a myth seed. Double dip non-elements Cave of Flames is absolutely what is going to be the thing this seed.
I want to be evil after rolling one jet seed, and that was the only seed I rolled. I do not want to roll another. Like, I want to roll troll seeds like on your level.
We are 3 items from go mode right now. We need the boots, the graveyard key, and the last Cloudtop skin stone. They're the 3 things we need.
Oh, Ebor, how is that possible? Double tip fortress. Wow.
Yeah, they went there without mitts, and then they had to come back later with the mitts.
That's horrible. Are we going to see a early green shoe? No. I didn't see that. Nimbus got a small key in the basement.
Yeah, you got a small key, but no big key. Wait, sorry, in Deepwood Shrine just now.
Yes.
It'll be interesting to see where Semi crops up when we've caught up.
I want to bet on something, but that would be mental if it happens. Just like Semi coming back, having boots and the last Kinsey. Just boom, just when Matt's sped and shoot and chose the right checks.
I mean, if they have it and Nimbus doesn't, then we know that it's in Cave of Flames.
Yeah.
We can deduce where he's been when he comes back. God, there's all
Depending on where he is as well. Yep. Yay! Cave of Flames. Cave of Flames.
Cave of Flames. Oh boy. Yeah, quick warp. So if you're in that spot and you don't have the cape or the gust jar, then you walk back through the way you came. But if you have either of them, you can skip this room here that Nimbus is doing by using them. So you use the cape to jump over, or you use the gust jar to skip the with the mushroom, and you get to go through faster in the room. Yeah, Nimbus is key locked right now, so he has to go through the basement, the vanilla route. Ugh, yuck. Yeah, this is so slow, and you want to avoid this, but it's a requirement by this dungeon layout. You are required to do this route.
And you can't swim through since it's the first dungeon in the game, which is annoying.
Yeah, there's no shallow water for you to climb up. You just fall in the water and drown. When you play through this, vanilla. But at this point with the flippers, you fall into the water and you soft lock. You're like, you literally can't swim out of the water because there's no shallow water to get out. So you have to quick walk back to the entrance of the dungeon, and it loses so much time.
Come through this.
If you don't have your lily pad with you, if you fall into the water and you're right next to the lily pad, then you can climb back
You're
on.
fine. Key.
Okay, there's a small key.
We still need... No, that's 2 in this dungeon, isn't there? So he's got... No, that's 4.
You need... Yeah, there are four small keys in total. He only needs to find one more.
2.
Okay, you can full clear the dungeon now.
Yeah, because
He's got 3 out of the 4, but we can skip a key door with the lantern. And there was a map up there on that. Yeah, it was a map. And we've seen a compass as well, haven't we?
Yeah, so checks. So let's see what happens from now on.
There's the big key.
Money.
Yeah, so he's going to show off where you can save a key here. You use the lantern on this web. Yeah, so you can't use the gust jar there, and the reason for that is you're under a small ceiling, you're like in a walkway. When you're in a walkway, certain items get disabled, and one of them is the gust jar, so it won't let you use the gust jar if you're standing in there. Oh,
And we've got all
shame.
keys.
Had his last small key.
So, green shoe is our... Green shoe in basement.
Didn't activate the blue warp. That's fine though, actually.
Yeah.
With the way they're routing it, it's it's not going to lose them any time. Yeah.
So now we've got Moldozer's basement and the green shoe. So 4 items left.
And
4
I don't think
items.
they're going to have anything.
Who knows, it's 4, so for all we know, 3 of them are going to be extremely valuable, which would be...
I'm just not surprised that the way I would have routed the seed resulted in the last location in Go mode in the last...
Oh my god,
The boots!
I'm done, I swear down, if what I just said is actually happening.
Is he actually going? No, he's
fighting, he's not, he's
like,
being affected.
you're still too far away from Go mode. You still have the the graveyard
Chinstone
key
and
the
graveyard
Chinstone.
key. 2 items there, who knows? 2 items that
He's
might
still
be
2
victory.
items from Go mode at this point. he's doing the boss. The boss has 2 items, but
Isn't there
yeah,
one of them that can't be progression or something? Or that's only on Fortress? Because I know Fortress can't have one of their items be anything important.
it can. Yeah, both of them could be.
Both of them.
Yeah, one of the so the prize isn't a dungeon item. So it can't be a map or a key or something like that. But the heart container can be a dungeon. Final cycle, getting bad RNG, getting 5 jumps on the boss.
Can you stop jumping? Yes. Let's go. Please. Go on, Kinstone, now. No.
There's still the other
2
item.
checks. There's 2 checks. Please. Game. No.
It's just rupees.
Glee Rock,
Right,
last location. Glee Rock, last location.
He's got the basement. He found his map and compass. It has to be an item, but he didn't set the blue orb, so he's going to have to backtrack through the dungeon to get to there.
Yay, basement phase 2.
He's having a thing.
Ooh.
Oh, he's leaving! Okay.
If we see
That's a gamble.
Semi come back after
He's
this
doing
dungeon,
what Semi did! Semi left one item in Cave of Flames, and that hurt him so bad, because that had a sword.
imagine
that
if
was where the
that
red
had
sword was.
graveyard key. If the imagine basement has graveyard key, that would kill. That would kill.
That would be awful. The boots and the graveyard key in the 2 key-locked chests in Deepwood. That is awful. Okay, he's going back for it. Wait, no.
No,
He's not. He's going to go to the
he's
go
taking
to
it
the shrub
fast.
to grow. Stump. To grow.
Semi's back and he's in. Oh my god, he's in graveyard. Oh no, wait, he might. Oh no, because if he doesn't have graveyard key, he's gain. No, oh my god, Semi's.
He's rolling. He doesn't have his.
Doesn't have boots.
He doesn't have boots. He's coming here to get his cane because that's something he didn't get.
So he's cleared everything else. What did he have left?
I don't think he went to.
Jabba enough.
I do my laugh my seeds do make me laugh. Right,
Is Semi just getting infinitely licked for you, or is it just me?
Yeah, the stream froze for me.
That's weird. His time is off.
His
His frozen, yeah.
There's some weird stuff going on his stream.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the stream, but I'm not gonna try refreshing for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try refreshing as well.
And then boom, jump cut, he's like in Daigharu Castle for like some like amazing reason. Oh, now it's fixed. He has cane.
He has the cane. Excellent. Yeah. I thought we saw it.
He just got his 3rd book.
He doesn't have the. I don't think he has the boots. No, he would be using his boots now.
I didn't see it. Oh, his shoes.
There's on his inventory. He doesn't have them.
So I'm trying to think of what he might have gone to, because there's no way he went to Cave of Flames because he didn't have the cane. And
he did have to try and sort out OBS. So
yeah, so
might have paid shortly for that.
Yeah.
Also, actually no, I think his time is just dead.
Yeah, his time is dead.
Yeah, the time is showing 2:09 on his screen, but we're at 2:80, so
He
It just
wrong
means that his
walked to
timer
the
died 10
credits.
minutes ago.
Boom, credit wrong.
Oh, there it
Oh my
there's
god.
a graveyard
Okay.
key.
Okay. Graveyard.
Nimbus could hit go mode here. If the last kinstone is in the graveyard, that's it.
Please. Don't make it be
We-
at this point I asked for Cave of Flames last location, but please, if he gets go mode now, he might. Would he be able to sub 3? I'm trying to think.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Maybe.
Probably, yeah.
We still have the longest dungeon left. It's Palace of Winds, and then all of Dark Castle as well. It's gonna come down to boss key placement.
I'm hoping for Nimbus that he gets his Kidstone here so that he doesn't need to go up Krenel and, well, not up Krenel, but like go in Cave of Flames and go back down, go to Vale. And even
Are you,
just.
are you sure you don't want a double dip Cave of Flames?
I do. I really do. My brain right now is it's 1 AM for me, so my brain right now is thinking of the worst possible things. Lockdown be like staying up until 5 AM to wake up at like 3 in the afternoon.
Right, there's our Flippers butterfly.
Yep. Great. All the Flippers checks done. Flippers are useless now. That 4-sword check has never had anything.
Yeah. If I was in Nimbus right now, I'd actually go into Royal Crypt first before doing these, because you have to do all of Royal Crypt to get the element,
Yeah.
and then when you exit out, then you could have got your Kinstone in there, and then you could have skipped all of these checks.
Yeah. Well, for now it seems like there's 1 more check until Cave of Flames, 2 more checks until Cave of Flames is required.
Okay. Semi gets his second to last Kinstone there. That's the one we saw Nimbus grab.
Yep.
So Semi is now on 4 out of 5 Kinstones.
So
Unless they found their Kinstone somewhere else, but I
oh
don't...
no, there's 1 check. There's only 1 check for Nimbus right now.
Yeah, there's 1 item here in Royal Crypt. There are
It's going
3
to be
keys
Cave.
and 4 items, so one of them.
What chest for the Kinstone?
In Cave of Flames.
I'm going for the Dax chest.
It could still be the basement in Deepwood.
Oh oh no!
Nimbus, why did you skip it? That's so risky.
Let's see this check here. Maybe.
Semi's just doing a load of Overworld right now.
No. Oh my god! If it's basement. Semi will get that first if it's basement, because Nimbus is 100% gonna go to Cave of Flames after this. I don't, except if he remembers that basement is a thing.
Did he go to Lon Lon? Did he do the path there? Because there's 2
Yeah.
items there.
Yeah,
did.
yeah, he
Yeah,
did,
okay.
yeah.
And then did the Swiftblade dojo in town.
In town? No. I don't think so. Oh
I don't
no,
think he
because
did
they
either.
just got boots, yeah. He's going to
Yeah,
town,
with the
maybe.
boots, so...
Like,
Oh, he's doing this now. Okay, the thing I just said, the...
oh
finish-
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
no.
Yeah, he's doing it now. He's gonna do this and then go to town to do the dojo.
There will be everything for town.
Is that all
Down
of his...
thrust. That's down thrust, and I think it's his. Yeah, I think it's
Is
his
his
final
10th?
10th, so missing 1.
Yeah.
Is it
What
dash
is he?
attack? No, he has dash attack.
Is it beam?
Beam.
No,
it's
just
beam.
sword beam.
No, he has beam. He has beam.
He does
Spear.
have Peril beam.
Wait, he does have
Very good
peril. He,
roll attack. Is it long great spin?
yep, long great spin probably. Oh, he's going back. Thank you,
Okay.
Nimbus. Let's see if it's gonna pay off. I think he probably thought, yeah, no, let's not go to Cave of Flames.
He's looking at his track and going, well, I forgot that.
Who would have thought a Kinstone as a going red item? Horrendous. I was thinking, right now, what we need is Tingle Statue.
Yeah, Tingle Trophy, please. Thank you.
And then boom, Tingle. Oh my gosh.
And it was just junk.
Game of Flames.
What does Semi have access to right now that they're going for?
Oh, the bombable wall.
Oh, I swear they did this before.
No, it was
No,
Nimbus.
they did. Yeah, Semi's not going to be finding anything here.
No. So let's see how early into dip Cave of Flames the Kinstone is going to be.
Yeah, and they had to come back here early without the cane to get their red sword. And yeah, so they couldn't activate the blue warp from the first time they came in here, so they have to backtrack through the first half.
So we have basement with 5 checks and what's the other check I'm thinking of? With the push chest before the spike fight right here.
Yeah, the minecart here, they're going to get the pillar. This is going to have 1 item, and then they can yeah, go down to the basement.
Oh yeah, because we didn't see any of map and compass here. Oh well,
There
talking
it
about
is.
compass.
Yeah, there's 9 items available now, because there's 8 in the well, there's 4 in the lava basement, 2 just before that, 2 on Glee
Oh
Rock,
yeah.
and then there's 1 on Malari once they're done.
Last location, Minari. But it's not really last location. I think it is. Yeah, it will be.
Well, except for the dojo, we don't know if they check that.
Oh. Yeah. So it's between like anything before last location, dojo, I think.
Just looking at their tracker, it doesn't look like.
Because certain things didn't unmark.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It looks like they did check it.
Because some things unmark and some didn't for Nimbus. Like some of the checks I know he checked didn't get marked.
Yeah, Semi making use of the wake up mushroom. So Semi's progression at this point is the boots in Deeper Shrine, or well, yeah, because that's going to give them their graveyard key. But also,
Yeah.
they do also need to go back to Cave of Flames.
He is not going to like this seed. The fact that like he crashed halfway through everything is going to add.
This is such a. This was
Weird.
super close to being an all dungeon seed. Like it's very likely that they're going to have to do Glee Rock.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, Green Shoe didn't have anything, but the Moldozer had the boots. The Moldozer
Yeah.
fighting Deepwood Shrine, you do basically at the end. Yeah, Nimbus has the boss key right now. What hasn't been checked? Well, Nimbus has checked everything. Wait, no.
Final
Yeah.
scroll.
Nimbus has checked everything Semi has. Semi's progression at this point is boots in Deep Shrine, and Graveyard Key in the castle courtyard, then he'll be at the same point as Nimbus. Nimbus has checked everything in the overworld except for the items here in the basement of Cave of Flames. There has to be a kinstone here.
Close to 100%.
There it is. Right, Nimbus has hit go mode.
Wait, that's Dax's compass chest.
No, it's not. The compass is on the blade chest.
No, but that's the chest. Oh yeah, it was. That's the actual where the compass was on that like run, and that was amazing. Weekly.
Semi's gone back! Semi's in Cave of Flames. He's going to be getting his grip ring. So, not his grip ring. He's going to be getting his last Castle Wilds Cloudtop's kinstone. No, Semi! Oh, this is super bad for Semi.
Semi already has. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong tracker.
Semi's still missing his boots and Graveyard Key. He's going to find his Cloudtop's kinstone, and then that's going to let him go to Palace. But he's going to have to full clear it because he doesn't know where his boots are.
Boys, this is over. Sadly, this is.
Yeah.
Someone played the.
I mean, it's not over till it's over, but Semi.
Yeah. It's if like Semi wins, I'm going to put this here. I am going to PayPal Semi €20 if he wins, because this would be the best comeback I've ever seen on a Randomizer run. I didn't see if there was any special comebacks in the tournament yet.
I mean, I was 20 minutes behind go mode and finished 40 seconds behind. That was a pretty good comeback, but
that's pretty good. Yeah.
I also lost a minute to the cannon room in Dark Arrow Castle, so I could have won that.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, I missed the first cannon shot, and then it would just devolve from that point to missing the next 6.
That's what I don't like about the cannons.
It's something I've practiced a lot and get very consistently. I wasn't even thinking about it at the time, and I was surprised that I didn't get it. But yeah, Cube with the stats, tournament stats. If you have ever touched any percent, you're gonna lose both of your matches.
I can't wait for Twilight Princess Randomizer to actually be like polished, because that's going to be absolutely dumb.
Yeah, not require glitches, please.
Next tournament, can we have a tournament glitches?
I'll get into TP if they get rid of, they make it so it's beatable without glitches.
I know Nesman has like done like a let's play of him like just trying to complete a TP randomizer.
Nimbus?
Is Nimbus' stream freaking out for only me, or?
Yeah, it's me as well.
It's synchronizing right now. It was like doing some pretty cool shuffles there. He was happy to be in go mode for this dungeon. So, key order, let's see. There's obviously going to be the choice of skipping Pop Puzzle, and he needs to go back.
Yeah, Nimbus is going to, it's very likely he's going to be able to skip Pop Push. Oh, he's got his, he made the wrong clones. He needs to break them and do it again. Ooh.
It's always annoying remembering how to do the clones. It's like when there's like a small 4 one where you need all 4 and putting like clones in front.
Yeah, I think I jumped ahead for a second there. Okay, it's just caught back up for me.
Oh, what? I was put me ahead, and I was ahead and then jumped back.
Yeah, so right, Nimbus has just pushed the block and is now jumping with the cane. Yeah, he's now in the firebar room for me. Okay, so he's picked up his last kinstone and he's bailing out with Cave of Flames. Yeah, required double dip Cave of Flames. That's the 3rd time Semi's had to go to there. and he's going to be so mad if he has to go back a 4th time because he can't find his boots.
Surely not. Nimbus trying out some bomb traps.
Yeah, remote bombs don't work that great on this fight. Yeah, sure you can.
This fight doesn't work that great. That's it.
It's fine if you use lantern and regular bombs.
Is pop puzzle going to be required? Because like he didn't get
It
a single
depends on
key.
what he gets on the items here.
Oh
He's
yeah,
gonna
there
do
is 6 items. I
He's
forgot.
going to do the cape jump here, see if he gets the first try. Yeah, very nice. We've seen very consistently from a lot of our runners
Boss key
here.
and key.
Yeah, boss key, 2 small keys, can skip.
Yeah.
Oh no, it
Only
was only
one
1.
small key. But still, I'd skip pop puzzle at this point.
Oh no,
It's
pop push puzzle's 100% skippable.
Yeah.
You can 100% skip it and be guaranteed to be able to go mode the dungeon. He would.
That's some chance.
So Semi's gonna have to do pop push puzzle if he wants to 100% the dungeon. Because if pop push puzzle has a small key, he's gonna have to come back for it if he's gonna check the 2 chests at the top of the dungeon. But if he takes the gamble and decides I'm not going to do the 2 chests at the top of the dungeon and saves 2 small keys there, it's gonna pay off for him.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have to go and do them, because they won't have anything. But he doesn't know that, so he's going to have to gamble that and then leave the dungeon without checking them to go to Deepwood. Which is a super risky play, but that's literally the only way that that Semi can take this back. And still, there's such a huge time gap between him and Nimbus. Nimbus is going to have to really struggle and, you know, die a lot for Semi to be able to catch up. It's Nimbus's race to lose at this point.
Yeah. Magic boomerang on Gregor, light arrows with and tingle trophy. Oh no.
Oh, it's so loaded up here.
He's 100% going to check tingle after this.
Yeah.
Nimbus opting for pop puzzle.
Oh, that was such an awful, yeah, items that you could get in the wind shrine, because they're just giving Semi more stuff to do, and he wants less. He's like, no, I don't want this stuff.
Nimbus
I
going
want to get
to
the
safety.
boots in Deepwood, but yeah, Nimbus does not have to do this at all. He's not going to get anything important on pop push.
Small key.
Yeah, if it's a small key, he could have skipped it, and he would have enough small keys.
Oh yeah, no, but like if he gets a small key here and like ends up getting a good like count of small keys like in the first 2 chests.
Yeah, sure. I guess he'll be able to skip a chest later on, but every other chest in this dungeon is faster than pop push puzzle, so
Everything
he wouldn't have
is.
saved time. Yeah, okay, he gets a small key.
This always has a small key or a boss key. There's nothing else. There's never any.
Well, more recently it's had junk a lot of the time. Since we've been using Rupee Mania, it's very unlikely that it does actually have a boss key. I'd say the most common item is a small key, but yeah, it's either a small key, rarely a boss key. It's quite unlucky if it's a boss key actually, and a lot of the time it is junk.
I took a little break off the like randomizer and seeing everything that God added. It's pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
I got a bit pissed that I couldn't commentate the tournament because like at the seeding races I said, oh, I'd love to like be able to commentate more.
Oh,
and then,
Semi. Beautiful.
Amazing.
Just shows how quickly you can do that fight. Kills them all instantly as soon as they spawn at the beginning of all of their cycles. Doesn't even give them a chance to do anything.
It's such a poggers like fight.
Right, Nimbus gets another small key. Is that a small key? Yeah, it's a small key on the heart piece. Nimbus is done. Nimbus does not need to open any more chests. They know exactly where all their small keys are.
Really?
Yeah, they have enough. They've used one small key now, so they have 3 in total, and they saw where the 4th one is. You need 4 to open the doors to the...
Yeah.
No!
He's probably going to get one here.
Okay, I thought he was going to go and open the door there for a second there, but he doesn't need to fight these guys. Yeah, no, he's not going to be getting anything from this point.
Yay, Coast Trap. Please use
I guess he's hoping to find another small key, so he doesn't have to go get the small key that he's seen. But, you know, going out of your way to get all of these chests, it's still longer than just going to that heart piece and grabbing the one that you know. Yeah, all of these little time things of like, oh, I'm gonna go here, grab this chest, or go over there, grab that chest. They're all gonna add up, and it's gonna take longer than if you just go to the heart piece and get the key that you see.
Yeah, especially doing what he's doing now.
Or this could be they don't know how many keys they need, so they're being overly cautious and making sure they get everything along the way. Okay, they're absolutely golden now. They can skip everything else from this point.
Yeah, because I don't know if the tracker, if the regular cub tracker has shows the logic, like when you've got enough keys, it shows it. Because
yeah, it does.
I usually use yours, and I know that it does do that.
Yeah. Yeah, mine one definitely does. Cube's one, I believe it does as well. I'm not sure though, because I haven't checked the logic on it. But...
There's been so many trackers now. Like everyone is tried to make their own trackers, and there's a lot of good ones in the Discord.
Yeah, Nimbus. The second time he went through there, he gets the right path with the tornado. You go to the north part of the route.
Yeah. Always, it's so long. Like the first time I played this game, it was long as hell.
Okay, Nimbus is skipping the checks. Good. Just go to the boss. But yeah, if you're using Cube's tracker, I believe, as soon as you mark 4 keys, then the boss turns yellow, meaning that you have enough keys to reach that location. As long as you don't waste your keys in other locations.
Randomizer is a lot of learning. It's a big learning curve. What I enjoy the most with this randomizer is the fact there's so many ways of competing against people without doing tournaments. Like the asyncs is a really good way of competing.
Cube, does your tracker turn yellow when you have enough keys to reach somewhere, but by logic you shouldn't have access to that location yet? Because that's what my tracker does. So if something's yellow, it's like you can reach that, but you don't have enough keys for there to be a logical item there. Or if you wasted your keys somewhere else, you lock yourself out from getting that chest until you get more keys.
Yay. George fight.
It doesn't for Palace. Okay. I wonder. Yeah, I believe that's why a lot of people don't do the optimal key route in Palace, because they don't know how many keys are required to get to the boss. Yeah, Nimbus has 5. Well, they saw 5 keys. They picked up 4.
Semi's going to see 5 keys and pick up 5.
No, he's gonna get all 6. Oh, Semi.
Oh yeah, 6.
Semi, what are you doing? Semi! He's realising this isn't any percent. You do have to go get this chest. Yeah, yeah, that would have really hurt.
He was just gonna whip out his ocarina. And then realise he couldn't go upstairs.
We're gonna see swag drum from Semi.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, let's go. Gets the item midair.
And we got the down thrust on Georg for Nimbus, which also looks pretty good.
He's going for clone strats.
Yeah, he did one. He did one down thrust, like in this earlier, because he
Yeah.
just like did
When
not
you have
want
down
to
thrust, it's more consistent to do down thrust.
right now.
There
With
we go. Yeah.
first round.
And with Force Sword as well, you can do so much damage to this boss fight. He got trolled a bit there, which was very unfortunate.
I hate those orbs.
Yeah, he
They're-
just fell into
they
a really bad pattern for this fight where the blue Georg flew across. The blue Georg moves in a scripted pattern, so you just need to get used to how the fight works so that you stay out of its way. Yeah, so just falling into the wrong pattern there, and it made the blue Georg always be in the way.
So we're going to have Nimbus enter, I'd say, enter DHC
Yeah.
at like 2:46, 7.
So shall we open up the tower bet now? So Nimbus has just picked up his last Kenstone, is going to be going into Dark Harrow Castle, and there's a bet that we like to do where
Number of towers.
yeah, in Dark Harrow Castle there are 5 small keys. We pick up one of the small keys really early on, but then we need to find 4 small keys somewhere else in the dungeon. There are 4 towers at the end of the dungeon, and we so you put your bet in. How many of those towers do you think are going to have small keys? And if so, which orientation of the towers do you think are going to have the small keys? So there are northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast are the 4 towers. If 15 minutes is cutting it close for Nimbus, Nimbus could narrowly hit a sub 3.
Depends on execution and choice of tower, number of tower, everything. There's a lot of factors in. And having Vati not be a twat.
Yeah, you can lose a lot of time on Betty too if he is particularly nasty, but it all comes down to practice on him and being able to read his movements.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Semi's just going to be finding junk here, and it's going to really hurt them.
This is being sad. Oh no, Kokiri.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I didn't realise you had you had to be leaving so soon. Otherwise I wouldn't have rolled the seed, because when it's my seeds, it's always going to be over 3 hours.
Respect for anyone who still needs to go and work with these like difficult times. I'm just gonna put that out there because I know what it is. I need to go and work even with confinement. Just finish my like tasks, so I'm happy I can have like 3 weeks off right now. Let's see.
Right, Nimbus is checking the first chest.
Maybe place the bet for towers.
Semi's going for YOLO jump. Do it! Do it!
Are you? That?
You're supposed to yeet yourself into the Bomberosa. Oh no, he went down the stairs. Semi, no, that's the wrong way.
So we have 1 key. So for now, it's
No,
still
it's You do YOLO jump. It's consistent. It's just Semi's never done it because Semi doesn't run glitchless. And yeah, if you run glitchless, then you practice that.
Only 3 towers available, people. I'm just betting on 2 towers,
Oh,
both
right, yeah.
north. So for now, it's only 3. So anyone who thought 4 is done.
Nimbus? Yep. Okay, very nice.
Good timing.
And there's Semi's last small key. I mean, he was guaranteed that he was going to find the key there. Well, actually, no, because he's going to get the small key from the heart piece here. So it could have been on the next chest.
Yep.
Yeah, Nimbus already has 2 of the small keys for Dark Horror Castle. Is there going to be...
So it's 3 towers for now. No, he just used his tower. Yeah, it's 3 at the most because he hasn't used this one key yet.
Yeah, so 4 is off the menu.
So
and
it's
1
3
is
for
off the
now.
menu as well. So it's
Yeah.
either 2 or 3, depending on
Please
what
2.
the next...
It's
Depending
going
on
to
what
be
the next tower is going to be.
It's going to be 2 in both north. I'm gonna call it because it's always that because most runners just do in
My
diagonal.
bet's always the same. It's always northwest, southeast.
Yeah, always. You always start by that. It's always that. You and Dax do Dax does the reverse of yours.
I don't do that pattern. I do northeast, southwest, northwest, southeast. So it's kind of like a backwards N. Because I timed these towers, and that's the fastest way.
There's 2 towers that are easy. No, then they just have like 2 that are not complicated, but just annoying. Nice, not getting hit by the foxes. Bandits.
Oh yeah, the Keatons.
That's the name.
Yeah, Keatons.
That's a weird name.
It's like the Keaton mask in...
Oh yeah!
Yeah, they are actual Keatons.
That actually makes sense now.
Right, Nimbus going for bomb strats, remote bombs, just lobbing them at the Dark Nut. The impact makes...
No!
It
It's
deals
3
down.
tower.
No, 3 towers. No,
4.
no, it's... Yeah, sorry, yeah, you're right, it is 3 towers.
I don't like 3 towers. Still chance of like getting screwed over, but not enough chances.
Yeah, there's like a...
Now it's a higher chance of getting sub 3, I guess, depending on how good he does on the Dark Nuts and stuff.
There's a pretty low chance that you're gonna find... You're gonna pick all 3 towers correctly.
I've done it, but
Yeah, it's happened.
it's hard. Really hard.
I mean, in my catch-up race I did. I picked 3 correct towers out of the 4.
That's usually what determines a catch up when like it's possible. In this case, if Semi catches up, like Nimbus is just going to take like 15 L's right now.
Yeah, no. In my
4
race
masters.
when I hit go mode 20 minutes after they did because I last locationed my last item, the comms said it's impossible for Myth to catch up at this point. I finished 40 seconds behind and would have won if I didn't mess up the cannon move.
We don't know right now, honestly. Semi just bit like Nimbus might get
Semi's
get
not
like
in go
into-
mode yet, and it's
Oh yeah, no, I just realised. Yeah, no.
Nimbus. Yeah, this is basically impossible for Semi to catch up. Nimbus is on the last 4 towers now. Semi has to do all of Deepwood, then he needs to go and get his graveyard key and do graveyard, and then go and do all of Dark Horror Castle. It's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's dead. He's gonna get like a 4-hour seed.
Nimbus is 10 minutes away. Well, depending on towers.
This room, the room that like no one ever does like normally because no one knows how to do it normally. When I was a kid, this room I hated it.
Yeah, we have seen people struggle in this room in the past. If you don't get that bomb on your first try, and you just keep on trying over and over again, and you just don't get it, then yeah, the backup is doing it the vanilla way. You get the gus jar out and you try and use the bombs. But if you've never practiced that before,
it's hard.
Yeah, if you release the bomb too soon and fire it anywhere near where the walls are in the way, then it just explodes in your face. Oh, Nimbus was really close to getting the quick kill on the Dark Nut.
He still got a pretty good kill.
Black.
Doesn't he need to go in the boss room?
It wasn't exactly.
Oh,
no, he doesn't need to go into the boss key room. Just activating the blue warp's all you need to do. Yeah, no, he didn't get the quick kill, because the quick kill is you keep him pinned there and you just do seven slashes and he dies. But, no, the Black Knight actually broke out, and then he had to... He recovered it very well, he did a great spin, and he managed to hit the Dark Nut well.
He's doing, like, reverse strat.
This is the way I do it.
Mm.
Yeah, northeast first.
Yeah. That's... No, no. Rest in peace, sub 3.
Yeah. No, this wouldn't be sub 3. He would have to have the big key now and be going into the fights.
Oh yeah, because of fires. Me. Oh, Semi just went to Tingle.
Yeah, Semi's gone to Tingle. Semi is just having to check a load of overworld
stuff. No!
Oh, Semi's quadruple dipping Cave of Flames. This is the 4th time he's entered Cave of Flames. He didn't activate the red warp. Oh, he's gonna have to go all the way back.
The 4 switches that weren't spaced out enough. So, first key.
Oh, I was talking about the, for my match, there was a French restream.
Pretty sure for this one there isn't, because of the time. It's like, yeah, it's 1:30 AM for us right now in France, which is horrible.
Yeah, there is a French restream going on. I think is Rom's doing the restream.
Yeah, Rom's supposed to be doing it. I think he said he was going to call it off, but I'm not sure he did or not.
Yeah, Francois did the restream for Goomba and Die Dark Horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, my race wouldn't have been close if I didn't reset in Fortress and have to do the dungeon a second time, losing 5 minutes. Don't do that, kids.
Do not reset.
Yeah, if you're gonna save scum, save before you reset. Just a little pointer. The thing is, I didn't even want to save scum. I tried doing a quick warp, and I just decided to reset for no reason.
Oh no, we're gonna see Glee-Rock.
Yeah. Well, that's all the small keys for Nimbus.
Voice chat question mark for Semi, I guess.
Yeah, no. In Fortress, I didn't get the boss key. I didn't get the small key right at the entrance of Fortress. I knew it was there, but just didn't pick it up for any reason. And then I went all the way to the back, and then checked my key count and was like, hang on, I can't get to the last chest. Oh, it's at the entrance, right, I'll quick warp there. Reset the game instead of quick warping, got the small key, went to the back, noticed all of the locked doors that I had opened were re-locked, and I was like, why is that the case? Pause, looked at my elements, I was missing my element that I got from the dungeon. And I was like, yeah.
Myth, there seems to be something off with the walls.
Yeah, we're actually seeing the Hyrulean Lapras get fought right now.
With his, like, narcissistic boss room with his own face. Like, just
hey, all of the boss fights have their own image in the fights.
I have not paid attention to it. I just saw this one because you made it.
That Nimbus is in. Nimbus gets a decent Dark Knight fight there. It was getting really trolled in the first Great Spin that he did. He didn't get any hits in, but like the second and third ones, he managed to get a lot of damage in and take them out fairly quickly. Say that was like a 30-40 second fight. Oh, Semi misses the cycle on Gleerock.
Ouch.
Oh, that always hurts.
You're doing the sword cycle as well. Is it faster when you've got...
With the bow, yes. The bow's faster if you have the butterfly for it.
Oh, so the bow is always faster if you,
yeah.
Even if you got force on it. Okay.
Because you can start shooting at Gleerock before his neck drops down. As soon as the rock hits his back, then you can already have arrows in the air hitting him. So you can start hitting him a couple of seconds before you would normally be able to cross his back and get to him. And that was the final cycle as well, where you only need to do 5 hits. So yeah, Semi just got super trolled and like must have fallen into the lava just before the last cycle, so he didn't get a chance to do full damage to himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna do this. He's gonna get malaria and get nothing out of it, and just be like, ugh.
He is going to go mental.
He's had to quintuple dip this dungeon. He's not going to be happy about it.
Have we had any forfeits this tournament? Because I know the Wind Waker one, usually when I watch it, there's always like, yeah, at some point, sometimes you can get trolled hard on that randomizer. Like, I'd say even more, like, harder than this one.
I swear Semi got this. Semi did the sequence break, right?
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, he didn't. Yeah, what?
He didn't have power bracelets.
Oh.
Oh no, he didn't go to the south.
What?
I swear he's done this.
Don't tell me he's gonna go back to Palace to get Pop Puzzle, please.
No, he did Pop Push Puzzle. He full cleared Palace.
Yeah,
he got everything.
Yeah. Go to Deepwood.
No, he's full cleared this game except for Deepwood. I think he's completely forgotten about it though.
He is going 100% run, boys.
Yeah, he's thinking, he's like, what have I forgotten?
I think he's forgotten probably a lot of checks on Overwatch because he's like got less health than Nimbus, but if he ends up like not going to Deepwood, he's gonna end up like just having everything.
He's only 1 health shorter. I think they're just from Deepwood.
Probably.
Right, Nimbus gets Vati 2 done.
Yeah.
The fight wasn't too trolley.
He's gonna finish 3.
So he's trying again. He's trying to get his auto tracker reconnected up. He's been having issues with the auto tracker the entire race.
I hope for him that doesn't crush his stream again.
Meanwhile, Nimbus is on Vati 3. Let's see how this fight goes.
3.
Oh, is he going to do the offhand? You don't want the offhand, you want the close hand.
I never get.
Do you want to do like, something, Vati?
Offhand.
That was awful. That was pure RNG that screwed him over there and lost him like.
Oh no.
Seconds. Oh, okay,
like...
that's your fault. That is your fault if you shrink. It sucks. You don't mean to. It's just you're a bit too eager. Oh, very nice eye there. Just it's like hello. Comes and stands in your face and just lets you kill him. That's nice. Alright, second hand, come on, straight down. Go right down in the ground. Nope, taking its sweet time.
He's just like, no.
He if him and Semi were like super close, he would be pretty annoyed that the arms took so long.
Honestly, if him and Semi were pretty close, this would be catch up. I think he's just, Semi's like on edge. Oh, he just realised, I think. Semi.
Yeah, he went for
What?
the
No,
lantern strap.
no.
Not lantern.
Semi.
Oh, he's thinking he skipped the two chests in Krenel.
He did. He did.
No, he did do Milari.
Oh, well, that's one of the chests.
Wait, I swear he
Didn't
did Milari just now.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
For sure.
Nimbus.
He teleported away and then, yeah, came back with. Oh no, not too.
Nimbus was stood too far to the right. He's not got enough time
No.
on the clones. Yeah, he had his clones from the previous cycle and didn't break them. No,
No, don't.
Nimbus. Oh, Nimbus is falling into the bad cycle. No.
I've always done that when I run this game.
Yeah. You need to stop yourself and stop trying to create clones as quickly as possible when you've fallen into this strat. There you go. You wait.
Yeah, you wait with your sword out.
Yeah, your sword charge.
Oh,
yeah,
he
he's
was
standing
too
too far
far
to
to
the
the
right.
right.
You do need to line up with the center.
I know you need to be just a bit off, but like a pixel off, not. He's like 2 pixels off.
He's
Yeah,
way too far to the right. You want to be directly in front of it,
yeah,
but slightly to the right. Because if
yeah,
you
like
are
1 pixel.
if you're perfectly aligned, but like 1 pixel to the left, then it actually doesn't work. So you want to line up perfectly center. If you think you're ever so slightly if you're any amount to the left, just do a tap right. That's all you need to do. But no, he's standing too far to the right here. He's like a full tile over to the right.
He's like, yeah, like 5 or 6 pixels to the right, which is way too much.
Yeah, he's a whole tile
Now he's
to the
just
right.
stressed out. He's stressed out.
Yeah, the tiles are 32 by 32 pixels.
But if he continues for like 50 minutes, Semi has a chance. Oh no, I'm joking. Please, Nimbus, don't. Semi went to shop for some reason. I think he's just checking everything.
Now he lined up well there, and then he tapped right, and then he went too far.
He's stressed.
Semi has no idea what to do. He doesn't realise he's not touched Deepwood this entire seed. And Nimbus is choking on Vati 3.
Oh my god. Yeah, he just walked up to see if he was getting aligned correctly.
Yeah, I mean, you do that at the start, when you've got your clones created, and he's about to fire the orbs.
Yeah, you line
can
up
stand
there.
directly in front of him, then move down.
Too forward. Too
Yeah.
far forward.
Yeah,
Too much to the right again.
starting out with learning where to line up properly, I do recommend getting your clones up quickly. When he's charging up the orbs, go and stand directly in front of him, then walk away, and then when he fires, then just press up and sword swing. That was the best way for me to learn the visual line up for how to line up correctly. I know some runners do a spin
No, he
check.
can't.
Yeah, he can't get that because he was standing on the left. That's why you always put Link in the middle. Yeah, he knows how to do it, so he's doing it now, but was just getting lazy.
Left. Oh no, he's too far to the right again. I was joking when I said 50 minutes. Like, that second time when he like was in front, I was good. Oh no, if he's gonna take it.
Semi's,
Left. No, he's good. Stay there. No, he's not. Oh my god. I feel really bad for Nimbus.
Yeah, so I just had a peek into the race room.
Yeah.
No one's finished.
There's a 15-minute delay.
There is a 15-minute delay.
He's...
Semi's sat there waiting for Nimbus to dot done so he can forfeit, and Nimbus is throwing on Betty 3.
At this point, the like most hilarious thing that could happen is Nimbus like losing his mind and Dot forfeiting.
Nimbus is looking at the racing and it's like, Semi hasn't finished yet, what is going on? And he's seen Semi's had problems in this run saying, oh, I don't have my auto tracker, my tracker died, oh, my stream's gone down, I'm getting that back up. But
The question
Semi's back. Semi's back in this, let's go. Right, can he find his boots? His boots are in Deepwood Shrine. This race isn't over. I said it's not over till it's over. There's another 15 minutes.
What
Kokiri,
is
I'm
this
so
tournament?
sorry.
Next time we have a race this late or this early, I don't know what time it is in the US.
This is going in the highlights.
What is this stuff?
If Semi wins this, I'm gonna feel so bad for Nimbus because they've done this seed pretty well. Like the one bad thing that they've done this seed has been.
I'm gonna feel bad for anyone who like. I'm gonna feel bad for anyone who's watching that out, like, I don't know, like Nimbus supporters or something.
I mean, I know what Nimbus is gonna be practicing. He's gonna be practicing Batty Bloody 3.
Please, no, you're.
No, it's too far right.
He was perfect.
No, it's too far right. It's only a couple pixels to the right. It's not. He was like 10 pixels to the right.
The question is, does he get the first damage cycle in the 15 minutes where he doesn't do stuff?
Yeah, he still hasn't hit a damage cycle, by the way. This is still 0 damage to Batty.
Oh.
Yeah,
Honestly.
just pause, watch my video, and then come back to it.
This race, he could. He honestly could. Like, watch your video. No, left. No!
Alright, Semi's paused again. He's just looking at it, it's like, what on earth is going on?
At this point, Semi is in the stream. I do. Like, Semi, manifest yourself.
Honestly, the runners could have been in the stream watching this. This is why we've had the 15-minute delay, so that, you know, even if you wanted to cheat, you wouldn't have had any advantage out of it. But because this is going like this, you know.
But would count as cheating if one of them joined the stream, because at this point, see how it's going. Please stay there. It was a line for the wrong phase, but no.
Does Nimbus have a fairy? Yes, he has a fairy. He's got one fairy. We saw one fairy in his bottle.
Just to shout on Nimbus. We can't shout on Semi, it was like technical issues. But Nimbus is going to go fucking spanking. Someone prepare Myth's video.
Someone please DM my video to Nimbus right now.
Oh my god, he's went like off to the right.
Right, Semi, what are you doing? Semi's just like sat around, just like, I have no idea what I need to do.
Finally!
I swear he's been just waiting for Nimbus to dot done. Because they're 3 hours 12 in.
It could have been done at like 3 hours.
He's looking for his go mode, 2 items from go mode, and is just thinking, he's like, what am I forgetting?
Nimbus, you got a damage phase, just do what you did to get that. Stay there. No, she went to the right again.
I don't say things are painful to watch. in the vast majority of the seeds, like, you know, but this is actually legitimately
This is
painful
painful
to
because
watch.
having watched your guide here, he's too close.
That was too
Having
close,
watched your
yeah.
guide, having watched your guide, this is painful. Like, if it was only my like base skill for this game, I would have been fine with like being this bad. I was this bad when I was a kid, but right now, having all the tutorials on YouTube is like, please just rush.
I'm getting a ban point for Nimbus throwing that E3. Really?
What? No, like at this point, Myth shouldn't get a ban point because his scene was decent. It's legit just like execution at this point. Like Nimbus is playing like you see the pot in the corner of like London Ranch. Yeah, that's Nimbus right now. Except the pot is like off-centered. Yeah, it's
Nimbus gets a ban point.
more like permanent ban from any like tournament or race. I'm just gonna say this, it has been 35 minutes since Nimbus entered like the Dark Eye Castle. It has been 15 minutes since he started Vati, and it has been 10 since he started Vati 3.
Yeah.
Bluesy, I'm pretty sure everyone thinks he like Arcus is confused. Oh my god, he was too close. It was perfect, but he was too close.
Yeah, he was. I think he was slightly too far to the right, but yeah, it would have. He was too far forwards, definitely. He's too far right.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're a complete noob, have no idea how to do this fight,
don't do
charge the sword. This position there, you charge your sword and line up the point of the sword so that they're pointing directly at the four eyes. And then when as soon as he releases, do a spin attack.
No.
Works
No,
guaranteed, basically.
No, he's not. Please. Semi. No, Semi, please don't. No. Wait, Semi didn't do the Minish checks. Oh no.
I think he did, but he just doesn't know where to go, so he's...
Yeah, doing everything, not having to track it. God.
No, Nimbus! That was Nimbus's one fairy. Nimbus, please.
Oh god. No, oh my god, that's even more to the right. Time to go find tarantulas. I'm feeling really bad for Kokiri right now.
Oh, yes, come on. Yes! Yes, Nimbus! Yes! he damaged that T3.
No. Oh no. That doesn't.
Semi's stream died again.
Semi, come in here and just become a commentator, please. Just open up the Discord and have as many people to shout on Nimbus right now. Oh my god. I don't want to check the race room because I'm pretty sure if I check I'm going to regret this and it's going to end up in a 330 seed.
I've checked the race room and some things have been mentioned. I won't mention it until it becomes relevant.
That scares me. And seeing his health, I'm really scared right now. And if what I'm thinking of is happening, this is gonna end up being a 4-hour seed. Just spent 4 hours on very free.
Oh.
So close. Vati Boogaloo. It's dangerous. It's annoying because it's a pixel off. Like seeing seeing
Every
that.
time he gets electrocuted, he's losing a heart, so he can get hit one more time.
2 times. Or am I? I think I'm behind. Not sure. Oh yeah, I'm a bit behind. Like really behind.
Oh, we don't accept bets right now. He's got all of the scrolls.
Bet like 4 hours.
Yeah, bet. How do you think this fight's going to end? Is Nimbus going to win, or is he going to die?
For all of ZSR here, this is going to be a 24-hour stream. 24 hours of that E3. Enjoy your confinement, watching that E3. This is the highlight of the tournament. Yeah, I knew it the moment.
Nimbus, no!
The moment you said relevant, yeah.
Nimbus is joining the ranks of Martin and Quo. For
Well,
people who've choked to run on that E3.
I mean, Semi's stream is dead. If Semi actually got boost, he would have won this at this point. Like, I'm pretty sure if Semi chose to go to Deepwood instantly, Semi would actually be right there next to Nimbus. Neck and neck.
If Semi goes to Deepwood, gets his boots, he
Right
needs to
now,
find a
at least.
graveyard key, so he needs to do all the boots checks in the overworld first. Then he needs to go to graveyard. But in go mode, graveyard's not that long. Then he's going to have to do all of Dark Harrow Castle.
I mean, right now we've got 3 hard dark now. I'm actually scared.
Yeah, I'm seriously considering... Come on, Nimbus, you just spent 10 minutes trying to do that E3, and you're not going to take the 2 seconds it takes to go to get the hearts in the basement. There's pots with fairies in them in the basement that take 30 seconds to get.
I'm going to put this out here. If, at this point, I feel like this is going to hit his sanity if he dies again. I'm at the point where I'm just thinking Nimbus is just going to dot forfeit. Semi's going to have the most bullshit win in the whole tournament.
Honestly, though, if Semi brings us back and wins,
That would be
absolutely valid. Like, if you throw that E3, you're going to lose. Guaranteed 100%.
If Semi manages somehow to come back, I am going to personally harass everyone organised to give him the win. Like, screw the quarterfinals, screw any bracket. Semi gets the win instantly for like a 1 hour and a half comeback with 2 crashes in the middle. At this point, you just have him like find a way to get the spoil log. He's just looking at it and Semi's just rushing. This is an amazing seed. Oh, like, wow.
I feel really bad for these guys having to do this hell spawn of the seed.
I just feel bad for Nimbus's sanity and Semi's like crashes.
Yeah, the thing is, the seed wasn't literally the worst seed possible.
It
was
wasn't
a bad
seed. I've seen worse. I've seen worse that I
we've
hate.
seen worse seeds. It was a bad seed, but it was just magnified like 100 times over by, you know, bad things happening to the runners.
I mean, at this point, thank God the traps aren't a thing, because yeah.
Traps aren't that bad.
Nah.
He's going for king strats. Wasn't quite lined up in the middle. You have to jump right into the middle of that E2 to get it. Okay, he gets it.
Nimbus, you are going to take a fucking lesson to line up with stuff. Like,
so start. What happened was, 15 minutes ago, Nimbus started doing the Vati fights. 10 minutes ago, he entered Vati 3, and he spent 10 minutes trying to do Vati 3 and failing all of the throws until he died. And now he's doing all the fights again. Semi is just lost. They didn't realize that they'd missed an item in Deep Shrine. is where their boots were, and they were just wandering around aimlessly for an hour. Their stream's gone down now. But at this point, they haven't forfeited. What happens if Nimbus doesn't finish? I mean, either Nimbus finishes, or he forfeits. Whoever forfeits first, you know, is going to forfeit the win.
It's a big ass play by Semi, because if Nimbus loses his sanity and fits, we get boys.
Nimbus,
Semi
gets this bucket and forfeits, and Semi wins by default, I'm done.
I'm done, because when we're on the
I'm done with this tournament.
Everything, he is going to be mental.
Right, we're 3 hours 23 minutes in. Sorry, 3 hours 24 minutes in. Nimbus is now going on to bat E3 for the second time.
He's not taking a ferry, what dumbass!
Nimbus, please. Nimbus, do it for our sanity, if not your own. If they both forfeit, then yeah, it will be a rematch. If one person forfeits and then the other one doesn't, then, well, you know, the person who didn't forfeit wins.
I am, like, in the French Discord right now, they are going mental at Nimbus, and I'm pretty sure Rom lost his sanity.
I wouldn't be surprised if Rom cut stream and be like, oh no, I'm not commenting the rest of this.
And then Rom said, I hope he isn't doing it on purpose, because right now
I don't know, Hendris.
We've got someone else who's like going absolutely mental. Right?
I know what is going to happen is that I'm going to make sure Nimbus watches my Vati guide.
I'm betting on the death and Nimbus forfeiting.
He had it before the adjustment, I know.
He doesn't have a, like, he doesn't,
If you're failing it this much, just go directly down the middle. He's so far to the right.
Oh my god, he's got one.
That was pure luck that he got that. He mistimed the sword swing, because he was mashing the sword. The time
I always mash, and the timing
Don't
can
mash,
be
because
hard.
Mashing makes it
He's
inconsistent.
got, no, okay, no, I'm sorry, I am on edge, it's 2 AM. I'm pretty sure.
I know it's now 1 AM for me. I just want to sleep.
UK and France, let's go. I understand it's confinement, but still.
It hurts.
But one of the French guys just put, it's simple, it looks like my first ever Vati.
Recently, PPL showed a one of their first Vati fights in a speedrun, and they PB'd with it, and it was horrid. It was like 8 minutes long.
I am just going to go online and look for the longest Vati 3 fight. It's been 40 minutes. 40!
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, 40-ish. No, 30 more 30.
This isn't the longest seed I've seen someone play. I watched someone do a 7 hours seed. It wasn't a 7 hour seed, it was a 2 hour seed, and...
You want me to tell you what my first ever seed was? 7 hours and 12 minutes. I did it from midnight to 7 AM.
That's right! Yeah! Hendris, you're right, the rain rule at GDQ was made for Minish Cap. Because there was a runner that went to GDQ to run Minish Cap, and they didn't practice the final dungeon.
Wait, what is the rain rule?
The rain rule is practice every part of your run
Oh.
before you do a GDQ run.
Yeah,
yeah.
No, God. I want to go to GDQ someday. Oh my god, 2.
Okay, that's 2 hits. Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. It was the rain rule was made for Minish Cap because this is what happens when you don't practice.
I mean, Minish Cap is the one game where you can
No,
show.
Nimbus,
No.
please.
Oh my god, how he had the edge and all to guide himself.
Yeah,
Because
in
all
the
the other
DDQ run,
games-
they got lost in DHC and didn't know how to do it, so they had to mercy kill it.
TP? I'd say maybe TP would have that rule because TP has pretty retarded dungeons if you don't know them.
Oh,
Oh my
Nimbus! Oh, Nimbus does it!
Fuck me.
Right. Nimbus won
Jesus.
with a 3-hour, 28 minutes, 37 seconds.
Can Semi.forfeit get the fucking hairs
Yeah,
out of
Semi
it?
forfeited immediately after the after they finished. Sorry, it was
Yeah,
as 3 hours 28, 37 minutes.
I'm going to put out.
Really
Sorry for all the
for us.
younger people. I sweared a lot.
We don't need to mention it. We've said enough.
All right then. Both runners declined to interview, so we're going to be stopping here. Thank you for the race, everybody. That was a crazy ending to it, but hey. So let's see on the schedule. Today's Friday, right?
Nimbus
Yes,
is
Friday.
fine. Yes, Friday.
Okay, so at this moment, over on ZSR, the main channel, we have a Link to the Past, All Dungeons, Restricted Major Glitches match going on between M. Kostler versus Zelda. We're going to be rating them in just a moment. And then tomorrow, we have another Minish Cap tournament race for the randomizer
We got
between
3 tomorrow.
between
Yes,
Nessman88 and Rylix. That's going to be at 9 a.m. Following that is the Majora's Mask Random Weekly Race at 12 p.m. And then there's another Minish Cap Randomizers tournament race between Hendrix and Pikapows at 1 p.m. And that's going to do it for us. Looking
Yeah,
forward
we've
to
got
those
one
races.
more Minish Cap tournament match. It's not there's not on Restream, but it's Dax versus Hayden, and it's going to be at 3:15 Eastern.
There we go. All right, then. Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to go raid ZSR now. Have a great day. Bye.
See ya.
Goodbye. I